Hey, Wisdom family, baddies, babes, and gents, kings and queens. It's your girl, Wisdom's daughter, streaming live. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel because in just a few moments, the live chat is going to be in subscriber mode only. So sorry, we got a little bit of a late start. Phone calls from prison blessed us with a new jail call between none other than Baldy and the Beast, aka Sonia and Nesto. And so I was trying to give her time to finish, but she is still on over there live. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right. We're gonna be talking about a couple of things on this evening. The main topic is why are women so insecure? Okay, we're gonna be talking about insecurity today. I did promise you guys, those of you who were on Bad Girls Talk the other night, last night, that I would tell you the dream that I had regarding Superstorm Sandy. So we'll get into that later. And of course, we are going to go ahead and review the latest jail call. But before we do, let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who were in the room. I've got Listen to Me 301 is in the room. June's Poetry said, "Hey family, this is Uncle Willie. I got his credit cards and the party is on. I know that's right. Uncle Willie, you got the credit card. All right. I got my tea. I'm good to go. I'm going to tell you guys about this tea mug in just a minute, but let's go ahead and finish greeting those who are in the room. I've got Diva Ray in the building, Harriet Timmons in the building, Miss Veronica, Galatians 6-7 said, prayers. I have a broken arm just leaving the hospital. Now, ma'am, what did you do to yourself? What did you do to yourself? Okay. You got a little overzealous on the live the other night. I think she attempted to break into Metropolitan Detention Center so she could give old Diddy a piece of her mind. And Lord have mercy. We're going to keep you in prayer. I'm so sorry that you have a broken arm. That sucks. Just listening says, hello, everyone. Snooperlicious is in the building. I got sound checking net and sound checking net. If you would give me a sound check, everybody just put a one in the chat if I'm coming in loud and clear. If I'm coming in loud and clear, just go ahead and put a one in the chat. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Name change 412 is in the building. So if you guys are wondering about the background, I am actually upstairs in the upper part of my house. This is actually the bonus room. I don't come up here too often because this is my son's space. And those of you may know that he is currently residing with his dad to complete high school. His dad, as he quoted to me, wants to make a man out of him. And so, and I agree with that. So I get a little sad when I come up here, but this is his space. This is his game room. Our gym equipment is up here. So I'll give you a little tour of the room in just a second. I got Unique Girl in the building. She said, good night, everyone. All right. Galatians said, I was walking my dog, saw a bag of medicines, was talking to it, was taking it to the nearby hospital and fell. Lord have mercy. Wait a minute. You was walking your dog, saw a bag of medicine, was taking it to the nearby hospital and fell. Well, it sounds like you got a lawsuit on your hands, okay? If you was on hospital property, don't tell them Wisdom's daughter told you that. But yes, ma'am, you definitely can sue. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame is in the building. Nesto, we're going to be talking about you on this evening. No, this channel is still not monetized. I am waiting to get the results of the appeal. The truth of the matter is I did violate a YouTube policy. I didn't know that I did. I was not, I thought I was within policy. And so I don't know if the argument that, I didn't know, I'm so sorry, I'll fix it, is going to work. But I do accept responsibility that if they do come back and say, well, sorry, you should have read it in advance and before you started whatever you were doing. That would be fair. That would be fair. But I am monetized on Bad Girls Talk. I am streaming on both channels. And so whether you're joining me from Bad Girls Talk or you're joining me on the main channel, I am monetized over there. So you can get a membership over at Bad Girls Talk. You can do super stickers, super chats, and all of that. Upward and Onward said, hello, WD in chat. Upward and Onward. I just want to tell you that you coming in at that moment was perfect because that is exactly what I'm doing. It's onward and upward. And so absolutely, we are going to be moving forward, I'm still waiting to find out about the monetization, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. I've got Leo Lady 251 also in the building. So give me just a minute. I'm gonna take care of some business behind the scenes, and I'll let you guys know what we're gonna be getting into. And so we're going to be talking about this most recent Nesto call. And the topic on tonight is why are women so insecure, right? There's a difference between having a moment of insecurity, being with someone who can make you feel insecure, and just plain old being insecure. And that is ultimately what Sonia is showing on this call. She's showing a high level of insecurity. It was a very interesting call. Phone calls from prison is still live, but I didn't want this to go too long. And so we will jump onto that jail call in just a moment. But it was really interesting. They're talking about Lamont. I don't think Lamont is going to be very happy when he hears the call about what they said, because they're known for trash talking, and what they said about Monty, he's not going to be happy about. I'm just going to say that. Um, Also, I'm trying to figure out why Nesto, uh, why Nesto threw this man under the bus. Okay, Nesto says some things about Lamont that confirm what a lot of us have kind of figured out about his occupation. Okay, and he said way too doggone much. And here come Baldy Bonytail over there repeating every doggone thing Monty said. Okay, that was, I mean, not Monty, Nesto said. Another thing that happened really interesting on the call is Nesto asked the question that all of us have been asking since day one. Why is she always moaning on the doggone phone? So he like, something wrong with you? You got back problems? You're sick? Is you all right? Why are you moaning? what is all the moaning about? And so we finally get somewhat of an answer, if you can call that a response. It's very interesting. And then they start getting into some other things, and Sonia starts asking Nesto some very interesting questions that spawned the topic today about why women are so insecure. And Sonia can talk all that crap that she want to talk, but my dear is quite insecure. Insecure, okay? Let's just say that. She's not even insecure. She's insecure. Like for real, for real. So I am going to be monitoring the live chat from the main channel, just because I haven't been over here in a while. And so any polls that I'll be doing will be done from over here. So again, thank you guys for being on. All right, let me get back to StreamYard. I took care of that business. Nesto Shackles, Shuffle Walk of Shame. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you so very much. You already know how this go, Queen, because you've been over here for a while. May your gift return back to you tenfold. All right. So those of you who are looking to get a membership, you can do that over on Bad Girls Talk. I am live streaming on both platforms. All right. Onward and Upward said, yes, ma'am. That's why I chose the name. Nothing or no one will hold me down. Right. Oh, see, you got that song in my head. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh, no. I know I shouldn't have done it, but I couldn't help it. I hate singing that man's songs. But anyway, Rich says, I am usually in the bushes, but I decided to say hi tonight. Well, what's going on? Appreciate you. Shout out to Rich from the bushes. June's Poetry said, where is Nightbot? Uncle Willie is lonely. I know that's right. I put Nightbot to work. Nightbot is in that kitchen making me some snacks. He'll be here a little bit later on. He'll be here a little bit later on. He misses you too. And we got, hold on a second. I just passed over the comment. I'm not a killer, but don't push me is in the building, said, hello, everyone. All right. I want to know, where is a pimp named Nasty Nesto? We ain't seen a pimp in a long time. Play it. Where you been? Where you at? All right, so I'm gonna check to see what's happening before we get into this jail call, because it was quite interesting. It's a lot of short clips. We have not heard from Nesto in a long time. All right. So we're definitely going to hear from our favorite ratchet couple. But before we do, a couple things. So June's poetry. You asked me a question the other day about tea. You wanted to know if I had ever tried the tea from Butters and Black Soaps. And that being said, let me go ahead and put the banner up. All right. Shout out to our favorite Black business, Butters and Black Soaps. And June's poetry, I had a senior moment, sir, because I think I told you that I had not tried the tea. I have 3 bags of the tea. Okay. 3 bags. I wanted to show you this coffee mug because this mug was sent to me by Butters and Black Soaps. Okay, I have 3 bags of tea. All right, I love this because it has a little top on it. Okay, the worst thing about tea is that it sits there and 10 minutes later it's cold. Right, so this helps keep it hot. All right, it's very, very cute. It also came with the strainer because the tea is not in tea bags. It's actually loose tea, which is the best kind of tea. So I just want to share that with you. The tea that I'm drinking is the cranberry, and it is absolutely delicious. Y'all, I ran out of sugar. I ran out of sugar. Okay. Black folk don't run out of sugar. 2 things that you can guarantee when it comes to Black people. You're going to find a grocery bag with some plastic bags in it. Okay. So a bag with bags. Okay. Because we don't throw them things away. And if they don't have nothing else, they got sugar. How do I run out of sugar? But anyway, I put some light brown sugar in this and it is bomb. That's all I want to say. I guess I'm not Black if I ran out of sugar. All right. I guess I'm Caucasian like Sonia. Okay. I got some Caucasian in me because I don't know how I ran out of sugar. I can't even tell you. Shout out to Leo Lady in the building. Yeah, so I haven't talked about it. I often talk about this. Okay. This is their sea moss and argan body cream because I told y'all this is what I use on my feet. All right. Use it on my hands, everything. It smells heavenly. So if you know anybody that got dry crack feet, help them out. Okay. Help a sister or a brother out. Okay. See, I show you this because I want y'all to know I don't just talk about these products. Yes, they do sponsor this my lives and whatnot, but I actually use their products and it's amazing. So give somebody the gift of some smooth silky skin. Y'all see the shine on that? Come on now. Come on now. Look at the hands. Beautiful. Ash wear. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, Houston Foodie is in the building. Shout out Houston Foodie. Six Sigma said I ran out of sugar and so I don't use it. And that's probably why I ran out of sugar because I don't use sugar that often. But you know, usually about an hour or 2 into these lives, my voice starts going. And so, you know, I want to make sure that I got some tea so I'm not clear in my throat, all in the camera. All right, Juice Poetry said I got turmeric and soursop tea. The coconut and honey soap is great. Isn't it? Isn't it great? Oh my God, it's the best. It's the best. Thank you for supporting Butters and Black Soaps. Go to their website after the live. Use code WISDOM. You can get a 15% discount. If you're the first time, if it's your first time on their website, if you put in your email, you can get a coupon for 20%. But I don't always like putting in my email for stuff. I get enough junk mail as it is. So, all right. So I promise you, I'm going to show you guys where I'm at. Because if you guys are wondering, where's Wisdom's daughter? What's all that? I am upstairs in the bonus room. This is my son's game room. I miss my child. And so I don't come up here too often because it smells like him. And it's just like, I miss my baby. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys where I'm at. All right. So there is my gym equipment. I'm on my laptop, y'all. So y'all got to forgive me. I don't have my camera set up. But basically, there's the room. You guys get the idea. Okay. So that's where I'm at right now. All right. This is the Young Prince's space. That's his games behind me. All right. We got a lot of games. Can you see? Got a lot of games. Anyway, but that's where I'm at. Okay. So I'm upstairs in my house. I decided to come up here because the lighting is good. And my dogs were making so much noise. I decided to leave them downstairs. So, because they be trying to steal a show. All right. Again, thank you guys so much for being on. Make sure you hit the like button for me as you guys are coming in. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So again, we're talking about, y'all forgive me. I have been sleeping most of the day. I had to do a training for a 2-hour training yesterday. And it was an evacuation training. And doing multiple trips up and down stairs, practicing vertical evacuations with patients is physically taxing. I'm not a young chicken. And so your girl was live last night. I was up until 3 a.m. and I literally took the day. So today was my Sabbath. So I'm still in my PJs. So anyway, so y'all forgive me for the late start. But anyway, so we're going to be talking about why women are so insecure. All right. I'm going to go ahead and drop the call-in link. All right. I will drop it in I'll drop it in the live chat. All right, because I definitely want to hear from you. We've got quite a few men that are in the bushes and that are in the chat. And I want to make sure that you guys have an opportunity to talk to us about this thing, because I'm going to be honest with you. For some women, our insecurity is linked to the men that we're with. Okay. Women do very crazy things when we're insecure. Okay. We will do things like ask a man questions like what we're going to hear tonight. Like, tell me 2 things about myself that I can change, right? And that's not even what Sonia said. Sonia said, what are 2 things that's wrong with me? That's what she said. Why does something have to be wrong with you? She got a whole lot to say about the bloggers, right? We're bitter Bettys, we're ugly, we're fat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm all that. But now she's asking a man who's incarcerated, who at the point of the phone call was still married to another woman and a few other women besides that. Name 2 things that are wrong with me. A very strange question. Women will do things when they're insecure. For example, they will allow a man to treat them any kind of way. Women sometimes, when they're insecure, will mistreat a good man, right? They will engage in controlling behavior, abusive behavior. They will engage in accusatory behavior, right? Because the man came home 5 minutes late. Oh, you must be cheating. Women do strange things when they're insecure. So we're going to get into all that. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said Nesto's answer still didn't equate with her because she still does it. Yeah, I know. What's going on, Mai Tai? Shout out to Mai Tai in the building. Thank you so much for being on the live. So I'm dropping the call-in link. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pin it to the chat. All right. All right, so it is pinned to the chat. All right. So if you are watching from Bad Girls Talk, thank you for tuning in from over there. If you do want to participate in the live chat, I'll be interacting with both. If you want to call in, you will have to come over here. All right, so I'm gonna get a couple things out of the way. All right, so let me queue up this jail call because it seems like let's see. All right, so looks like even though it's showing that she's still live, I'm not sure, but anyway, there's a caption here that says, "I have already done the incredible." That's funny. Let me go ahead and present this. So we will start with reviewing this jail call. Lisa Glaze is in the building. She said, "Hey, WD and chat, been missing you and your commentary. I've been missing you guys as well. And we're going to have a good time. All right. So make sure y'all got y'all snacks. Throw the popcorn emojis up in the chat for me. All right. I got a cup of tea. I'm ready to go. We're definitely going to get into some shenanigans on this great Saturday evening. Okay. I have a good time having a kiki and a clowning session over these 2. Okay, this is my favorite ratchet couple. Okay, they wanted to be YouTube famous, but this wasn't the kind of fame that they were expecting. And I'm sorry, but I have a good time having a laugh and a kiki over Baldy and the Beast. All right, so some of you are probably wondering, like, who are these characters? Who are we talking about? Well, here, let me introduce you. Here's Nesto. Let me introduce you to Nesto. All right. That's what he looks like now because he's incarcerated. All right. This is what he's going to look like by the time he gets out, if he ever gets out. Okay. Which is probably not going to happen. He is facing a RICO here in Atlanta. Don't do crimes in Atlanta. Atlanta is the scamming capital of America. I've told you guys that before. I had to do a background check on somebody who tried to scam me so that I could find out who his people are. so I could track them down and get my money, and it worked. It actually worked. Um, Here is the side chick. Okay. Here is the woman he was with, and you may recognize her. That's Shirley Strawberry of the Steve Harvey morning show. All right. Let me just do something real quick. I'm gonna be switching back and forth. So if you notice the background changing, any changes, that's why. So anyway, so yeah, so this is who he was with, his lovely, beautiful wife. And because Nesto doesn't like diamonds, he likes dust. So he chose to mess around with this Dusty, and who's eventually gonna look like this. Did you guys see Real Talk Bougie's video visit? I don't think this is something that Phone Call from Prison pulled. I think this is something she got. Sonya's hairline is gone. Okay. Her hairline is like way back here. It's bad. It's really, really, really bad. Okay. But once again, okay, here's Baldy, as I like to call her. That's Sonya. All right. And there's the Beast, aka Nesto. Nesto was running major scams, not only in Atlanta, Georgia, but in California, in Tennessee, not Tennessee, Kentucky, and a number of other states. And one of the things that he did is he would promise people that he would help them with their social media image. You know who my wife is. I'm married to Shirley Strawberry. People will go into his social media pages and all they would see is him with a bunch of celebrities. So he would promise them that he was going to help them. And all he would do is take their money and he wouldn't do anything. In addition to that, he scammed women and men. There are over 100 witnesses in his case. And he scammed people out of $1 million. And that's what they were able to track. Okay. There may be many more people who are just too embarrassed to come forward. You notice how that energy has now fizzled out current day. Absolutely, Jan. We're going to get into all that. Okay. They were very lovey-dovey. The reason why we're so invested in this story is because you have this woman who claims she only met this man in person 5 times. And she is capping for him hard. She's capping for him hard. She got all up in his business and is going to the jail to visit him. And she even moved here from Florida. And she claimed that he was just a friend. Oh, we're just friends. But we know when you're of a certain age what a friend really is. And so at that time, they didn't know that their not private, but that their jail calls were going to end up on the internet. Okay, not the internet, but the internet. They didn't know it was going to end up on the internet. And it did. And we heard everything. And then she started going on various platforms, telling, her lies or her version of the story and all this other stuff and whatnot. And so they're just funny. They're very funny. They're very entertaining. She's just a strange bird. She is 3 shades of black. Okay. I'm not being racist. She said that. She likes to do this all the time. Okay. So you see me, my face is the same color as my hands. This woman, her hand is my complexion and her face is a completely different complexion. It's just, if you guys are new to the story, you're just going to have to just jump in where you fit in because, it's a lot. She's, I'm sorry, but this thumbnail is too good for Molesto. He don't look like that. Well, he's gonna look even worse because I don't think he's getting out any sooner than Diddy is gonna get out. The man is facing child P charges. He's facing SA charges, Sodom and Gomorrah, trafficking. He made a woman sign a contract in blood. Okay, he had an RV. Let me see if I have a picture of the RV. He has an RV that he drove around and he was doing all types of stuff to women inside the RV and whatnot. And of all the things that this man has been accused of all the victims, I mean, he actually convinced a woman. Here's a better picture. There's Shirley Strawberry. That's a better picture. He convinced a woman to turn over her paid off Mercedes-Benz. Her Mercedes-Benz was paid off. She handed over the title to him because he told her that she needed an upgrade. And he turned around and took the title to her vehicle. He ended up purchasing an RV, put it in his company's name. Then he upgraded and purchased another RV and said, yeah, I upgraded you. Then, he ended up selling that RV and using the money that he got to purchase a G-Wagon for Shirley Strawberry and her wedding ring. Goddess for me is in the building. Thank you, Lisa Glaze. She said, WD, congrats on you, 6K plus subbies. Absolutely. Let me put the banner up because we are on target for 10,000 subs. And I'm crazy enough to believe that I can get there before the year is out. But you got to have a goal. You got to start somewhere. All right. We're going to be coming up we're about 30 days out from our 1 year YouTube anniversary. And so our channel is less than a year old. And so we are absolutely crushing it. All right. So those of you are probably like, okay, I done heard all this crazy stuff about this lady. I think the funniest thing about Sonia is that she talks about all these businesses that she's going to start. And she's always going to do it on Monday. You know, I'm going to start a beauty salon. I'm going to do it on Monday. I got to get a diary and start writing some things down. I'm going to do it on Monday. You know what? RV park. Let's get an RV park. Yeah, I'm going to do it on Monday. She got 2 dogs. And why this woman who doesn't like to clean her house, okay, she's got 1 room that's clean. Everything else, forget about it. When she climbs in the bed, she just shifts everything over and just gets in the bed. Ernest Williams, aka Nesto, was married to this woman. He's about that life. You know, Shirley Strawberry is very bougie. The side chick shops at Temu and tries to pass it off as designer. We've called her a few times on that. WD, according to the courtroom blogger, she says the word around Fulton County courts is Nesto is going to be indicted next week on the CP and SA charges. Well. I have not heard that, but I have not been in contact with some people that could verify that, but it's possible. We know that the court blogger, according to her, that she's got access and relationships with some people down at Fulton County who can tell her some things. So we'll see. The problem is with someone who lies is that they don't lie all the time, right? There's always some truth embedded in the lie. So we'll see. Six Sigma said Monday never comes. But Nesto's Shackles Shuffle Walk of Shame, thank you for giving me the heads up because I will be checking that docket every doggone day. All right. And you know I'm gonna be in the building. Monday never comes. Everything is Monday. Nesto asked her to go to the bank to get some bank records. He told her the bank closes at 2:00 on Friday. It's 12:00. I need you to get there. I'm gonna do it on Monday. Everything is Monday. Okay. She sounds like Wimpy from Popeye. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday. Oh no, Philly. That was hilarious. Shout out to Philly. I was wondering where the indictment was. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Nesto, child. Nesto is finito. It's not. This is not going to end well for him. And the crazy thing is, he's in the same boat as Diddy, but he doesn't have Diddy's money or clout. Okay. I wonder if Nesto is kicking himself and feeling like maybe he should have, instead of going to California, maybe he should have went to New York. Maybe he should have hooked up with Diddy, because Nesto would fit right in at a freak off. All right. Let's get into this jail call. And once again, those of you who are new to the story, it is very entertaining. A little disclaimer. This story with Nesto and Sonia is a little bit addictive. Okay. We have been like addicts on this story for over a year. Okay. The call we're going to listen to is from April 2023. So this is about 2 months before Shirley decides I'm done. I think I told you guys before that I believe that is around the time that the lawyer told her everything, told her what was going on with the side chick. So how about Shirley Strawberry and her husband were evicted multiple times during their marriage. At least the last eviction, I don't think Shirley knew about. I think she knew about the others. She tried to keep all this a secret. Meanwhile, she's on the Steve Harvey Morning Show doing the Strawberry Letter. telling everybody else how messed up their life is. Meanwhile, her husband can't be around animals or children because he's got child pee on his computer with the kids and animals and peanut butter. Okay, the hell you doing with the peanut butter and the kids and the dogs? What's going on? Okay, this is why Donald Trump is worried about, people eating the cats or eating the dogs. I mean, he didn't get the story right. He only got, he didn't get his facts right. But Nesto over here with a curated file of child pee with kids and animals, like, dog, really? And Shirley's over here trying to hide that and hide the fact that she tried to run a COVID scam with the tried to get out of paying her rent, claiming that she wasn't getting income anymore, so she got caught with that. And but she's trying to stand by her man. Her man's getting arrested again and again and again during their marriage. Okay, and she knew he had a record before she got married to him. She says, I'm not confused. I knew what it was when I rolled up in the situation with him. And she basically, when they got evicted from the last house, she was living with a friend. They didn't really have anywhere to go. Shirley's credit was shot. She didn't have any, whole lot of money, but the few coins she did have was spent on lawyers' fees for Nesto. How about the side chick gonna tell a lawyer, you don't speak to the wife. You got something to talk about. You speak to me or to Nesto, but you don't speak to the wife. You what? What you say? I'm over here paying the bill. I'm paying the lawyer's fees, but the lawyer, child, okay. God is for me. I heard about that courtroom attire. If you talk about what I think you're talking about. God for me says, then the courthouse attire she pulling looked like she was just walking in off her overnight on the blade. Just why, Lord? The green toes hanging over the shoe. Child. Do I still have those pictures? I don't know if they're on here because I remember I'm on my laptop. I don't know if they're on here. But anyway, I'll make sure that they're on the community wall. But yeah, she came to court looking like a streetwalker, basically. Looking like she straight came from hopping off a client. Okay. She hopped off them court steps, high kicked it down the street. And she basically came to court in between clients. That's what it looked like. I thought y'all were talking about Diddy's mama. Diddy's mama looked a hot mess too. Okay. I don't know what she was wearing to court. I'm not understanding what that was about. But anyway, there is a phone call when Nesto said he wasn't as bad as Steve Harvey in California. He's throwing hints that Steve Harvey was into something, but that hasn't been proven. So I don't even know what to tell you. That talk from Nesto reminds me, it show does. It show does. Kiki Sassy Cutie said, hey, WD, new subscribers, and hello, everyone in the chat. What's going on? Good trouble. We're about to get into some good trouble on tonight, or we're about to talk about some people that got themselves into some good trouble because Nesto did it to himself this time. He had every opportunity to quit it. He had every opportunity to quit it. All right. And for my tea lovers, go to Butters and Black Soaps. Okay. When I tell you that this is bomb. Okay. Look, I got the top, put the top on this, so it'll stay hot. Good to go. All right. Diddy's mama stuck in Studio 54, orgies and all. I thought you said orgies and oil, as in baby oil. I don't know what to say about Diddy's mama. I don't even have a comment with her. She's somewhere on an IV drip. I don't even know what to tell you. Okay, my blood pressure was so high the other day. I felt like I needed an IV drip and can't get one because it's an IV shortage. Okay, do y'all know that there's a national IV shortage? You go to the hospital and you get IV fluids. There's a national IV shortage because the main processing center in North Carolina got taken out by Hurricane Helene. So Diddy over here got the 1,000 bags, IV. 1,000 bags of saline bags so he can do his IV drips. Shirley did not write that mess to the court or for the C-19 assistants. Those documents are written on an elementary level. Shirley is too well spoken for that dialogue. Baby, I don't know what happened over there because Shirley is very good at playing like she don't know nothing. Okay. Shirley acts like she's slow sometimes. She's very good at that. And so I don't know what to believe, but I don't understand how somebody else can fill out those paperworks, listen to me, can fill out that paperwork on somebody else's behalf and send it in and you don't know nothing about it. No, Nesto, sorry. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. But what I am buying is that he played into her insecurity and he talked her into doing it. That's what, what I am buying is that he laid that pimp talk on it. Like, look here, you know, you ain't getting the same money you was getting before. So, you're gonna do see you don't know about these things. See, Nesto's shack of shame, shuffles, walk of shame. See, I know about these things. I don't know about these things. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna fill out the paperwork and then we ain't got to worry about paying this rent. I don't know what the conversation was, but I believe that Shirley might have been coerced into doing that. And don't give Shirley a pass because Shirley Strawberry, she been around the block. She ain't innocent. We heard her say, well, I know how to play dumb. Remember, Shirley know how to play dumb. Because of the freak offs, they blaming Helene. Yeah, I think we have an Ivy shortage because of the freak offs. I don't think it's Helene. The real VB is in the building. What's going on? All right, we'll keep going with the comments, but let's go ahead and play this call. You already know I'm gonna give my commentary in between. All right, so we'll be taking some stops here and there. All right, here we go.
I love you. 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 I love you.
You're funny.
I love you. I love you. I love you. This lady, just so you guys are aware, is 55 years old. Okay. This is a 55-year-old that he's talking to. I know that she sounds like she's 12. She's 55.
In this video, you will hear calls and clips between Nesto and Sonia made April 15th through April 21st, 2023. You will hear them talk about Lamont and Dre, and you will hear Nesto call Sonia the Queen of the South. Sonia also wants Nesto to name 2 things that are wrong with her, plus much more. Take a listen.
I do need to make a phone call to my brother later on because I want to get in his ass. I want you to hear me get in his ass. Yeah.
Don't get in his ass. He's grown and he know better.
I know because see he know I'm finna shine. He know that part, but see I don't want to hold no. I need my books to stay fat because I need to stay communicating with you all the time. Thank grace to God that you got some brains to elevate and pull your shit out the bag. That's a straight blessing.
Y'all hear Nesto? Nesto said he need his books to stay fat. And that's who's keeping his books fat. His wife. Because the side chick says she broke. She says she ain't got it. Okay.
Yeah, though, yeah. It ain't that much. I mean, 500. I'm just being honest with you. It ain't that much. It ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, I've been here a year. If you send me $2,000-$3,000, okay, okay, $2,000-$3,000. That's like $200. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. In a year. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah. So I need.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I feel you.
So I'm not trying to hit it. I'm not trying to hear that shit. That nigga drank up.
He could stop his tricking and help you a little. That's what he could do. He's doing all that tricking out there.
Yeah, okay. He don't know what's going to come, see. Yeah, he don't know what to come. This movement, what I'm on right now,
That's
is
stop tricking.
huh?
You gotta stop tricking with all them girls.
Yeah, that shit.
Tricking,
That,
tricking.
that shit. Yeah, that shit. Oh wait, he need to hear that come from me. Cause it gonna take one motherfucker slip up. It takes one slip up.
No, 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 no. Okay, so let me just give y'all some context. They are talking about his fake brother Lamont. Okay, Lamont is a pimp. That's what Lamonte does. We kind of know that, but you know, he basically just outed him right there. Like Nesto, why? Why would you do that to your bro? Talking about and here come Baldy. Yeah, because that's what he need to do. Because he need to stop tricking with them girls. He need to stop. This is her. He need to stop tricking with them girls. He needs to stop tricking with them girls. And here come Nesto, because basically he's saying anything can happen at any time. Like eventually you're gonna get caught, is what he's saying. Why would you out Monty like that? They wasn't supposed to. He promised you that he had 24 hoes for you. 22 hoes, or was it 21, 25? How many hoes did he say he had for waiting on Nesto when he get out? All right, let's just say it was 22. I got 22 hoes for you when you get out. All right. They just blowed up Lamont's whole spot. Okay. Lamont is basically like his I guess he's kind of like, I'm trying to think if there's a comparison to the Diddy situation, who Lamont would be. Because Diddy has so many people around him. I can't even choose one person. But anyway, that's kind of like his right hand man. And Lamont has pretty much ghosted Nesto at this point. He promised that he was gonna come up with some bail money, and he didn't come up with the bail money. Meanwhile, he every time he tried to call Lamont, oh, I was in Dubai. Well, y'all know what goes on in Dubai, don't y'all? Y'all know what Dubai is known for, right? Okay. Monty is on record talking about the hoes, freaking frack. Actually spoke to them on the phone. It was like, hey, daddy, we miss you. We got some money for you. So if the prosecution had any doubts about what's going on, and this is not the kind of conversation you want to have when you're facing a RICO, I'm just saying, because he has been charged with trafficking, and now he's talking about Monty basically need to forget about the hoes and run him some money. He need to, and here come this one here. Yeah, he need to stop tricking with the hoes. Why would you say that on a recorded line? Like, for real? Yeah, okay. And this is the reason why Nesto hasn't gotten out. Okay, because stuff like this, they got all the evidence and the discovery they need. Anyway.
That's all it takes. You can get away with a lot of shit, but if one little shit get your shit fucked. So yeah, you need to hear that from me. You need to hear mom behind mom in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he might not want to hear. Yeah, he might not want to hear what you on the phone, but I can't worry about that. You need to hear the shit.
Oh, his thing, he didn't put money on his phone account.
No, I ain't putting them on the phone. Every time I call, she said no answer. They don't answer. So he ain't.
I don't know why she worried about it when he only got $5 on this account. Where your money at? Okay, you the side hoe. Where your money at? She over here talking to Nesto on Shirley Strawberry's dime. Every time Shirley calls, she's like, "You're out of money already, hun." Okay. All right. Well, I need to know these things. All right. Every time he called, the money, he's not calling Shirley, his wife, but the money's just going down, down, down. Okay. Now I don't know how Global Tel works. I've heard that each phone number, whatever phone number you're calling from, that's the phone that you have to put the money on. But if Shirley's putting money on his books, I'm pretty sure that he can use that for the phone also. But anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah. So
is he here? Is he in the States?
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
He's going in and out.
Oh, that's because you got them ride.
I know, but I changed it a little bit. Let me see if I need to go the other
No,
way.
it sounds better now. It
Okay.
sounds better.
Yeah, I took it off the car and put it on the phone.
Oh,
He was doing good, but then, I'm like, let me take him off the phone.
oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
he'll be all right. He'll be
Why
okay.
you be doing that? Or you be hurting or something when you do that?
Uh,
Or you did it all.
I'm just breathing. I'm just breathing.
I'm just breathing. All in the phone. That's what we've been dealing with for over a year now. It's your birthday. Like, what's up with the moaning? I'm so glad that Nesto asked her about this damn moaning. She talking about she just breathing. Listen. I don't know if she does that, if it's an involuntary response, because that's a part of her profession. She's one of those, oh yeah, girls. You know what I'm trying to say? The core blocker knows all about that, because that was her profession for a little while. She was a, oh yeah, girl. Okay. I don't know, at least on the phone. Let me just be clear. She was a phone girl. She was a girl 6 girl. Anyway, yeah. I'm glad he called her out on it because it's annoying. Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
Is there a Marshall's over here? I need to go to a Marshall's to take these candles back.
Y'all hear changing the subject, right?
They said candles are bad for you.
I don't like candles.
They said it's bad for your, they said they're bad for your lungs and breathing.
Yeah.
Nesto just told a lie. Talk about he don't like candles. Shirley Strawberry had a whole candle business. How you don't like candles? You don't like candles, but your wife had a whole candle business? Okay.
Yeah, I don't like it. That shit's had me goddamn choking. So I can only do it for about 15 minutes, and I had to cut that shit off.
Did you tell Shirley you don't like candles? Maybe this is the call that made her lose, finally come up with some courage to say I'm done. Okay. She heard this call where he was talking about he don't like candles, and she was like, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say if you want to burn like potpourri or something on the oven, you get you like a pot that's just made for scent, and you just burn it that way with water, and you boil it like, how when you cook food and you walk in a house and it smells like the food.
Yeah, it make it moisture in there. Add that moisture
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Right.
So do you mind me telling them, brother, that your daughter work at? He can go over there and take the money to it, because he loves them women. So guess what? That's attraction.
He can go over there.
You know what I'm saying?
Is he gonna do it?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell him to do it. Ain't no he's gonna do it. Yeah.
Nesto be all big and bad from behind bars. Nesto, you can't make nobody do a damn thing. And me and my tie, we over here just like connected at the hip, because she typed in moisture and I typed in moisture. That moisture, right? Now I'm gonna make him do it. Dude, you can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. What you gonna do? See, Nesto try to play so hard. He try to play so hard, but he ain't hard. That's why he over in jail trading Sonya's pictures for security. Okay. When you gonna send the pictures? Did you send them yet? I need to get my pictures. Ain't that much self-discovery in the world. What you doing with the pictures, Nesto? Yeah, he traded them pictures for security. He's trying to protect his virgin hole back there. But anyway, Sonya's daughter is a scripper. Okay, she worked at the script club. Okay, I don't know the name of it, but she worked there. And he's over there talking about he gonna tell Lamont to go to the script club to meet Sonya's scripper daughter to pick up or drop off some money. You want to talk about dysfunction? Okay. Let Sonya tell it. She was a manager at a strip club. She made Nesto think that she was the owner. Yeah, because I run strip clubs. No, you was a manager. You were in the back probably counting the money or something like that. She wasn't a madam. Sonya is 4'8" 9, 10 maybe, and 93 pounds. She is smaller than Thalia Graves, just to put that into perspective. Okay. She wears a size -6 clothing. Yeah, they make clothes that small. They do. They don't call it -6, but they do make clothes that small. But anyway.
Stop asking. You want to just tell him?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him fuck that, because right now I know I'm finna blow. I ain't finna worry about that shit. Hey, whatever's gonna disappear, it done disappeared. That means wherever, people lose shit, gone, whatever.
That money disappeared. It gone. It's gone, Nestos. All your money gone. Nesto was not prepared. He had no idea, not an inkling, that he was going to get picked up that day. Okay. He knew that he had probably had warrants. He knew. I'm going to tell you why he knew. Because the Henry County victim, the teacher, told him that she was going to the police. And he said, okay, that's fair. I get it. Okay. And that's when Monty over here coming with the fake Mr. Jones attorney at law tried to hit her with a cease and desist and intimidation and all that other kind of stuff. Well, it didn't work. She told him that she was going to the police. She filed a report. So he should have been saying in the back of his mind, there's probably going to be a warrant out. He rolling through the streets, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice with a black bag in the back of the truck with some black dildos and a black mask and liquid Viagra and a piece of paper with the lady's credit card number on it. Why you got a piece of paper with her credit card number on it? But that wasn't all. He has some other documents. Okay, because that's how we say it over here. Documents. He has some other documents showing that the his little fancy Musane vehicle, the Bentley, was in repossession because he hadn't paid the note. Why are you driving around with all of that in your car? Plus, he had a copy of this lease, this fraudulent lease for a house, because this is what Nesto does. Nesto will rent a business, pay the first month's rent, that check will bounce, and then he won't pay any more rent, but he'll stay until he gets evicted. And he would do that again and again and again. And he was also doing that where he lived. One thing my mom always told me, whatever you do, pay your rent. Because at least if your lights go out, you still got a roof over your head. Get some candles. Anyway.
Whatever, I done went through all them stages already. So whatever gonna sit, it gonna sit. If it gonna stick, it gonna stick. So I done went through all that. So right now, when it's time for me to get out, I can move and build whatever I'm dealing with. So right now, I'm building right now. So when I get out, I don't need no room for no extra shit. That I'm not gonna do. I love my kids, all that. They grown, they got their own lives, this and that. One thing I gotta do, I gotta keep moving right now. I'm gonna be 60, and the shit that I like, ain't nobody don't like that shit. They don't like that shit.
I got to keep on moving. Ain't no one. What's the words? I forgot the words. Can't nobody take my shine. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no. Nesto said he got to keep on moving. He about to be 60. Okay. And he with this ratchet woman. She over here trying to impress Nesto with her Temu clothes. I can't wait till there's another jail visit. See, I can see what this lady looks like when she come to visit Nesto. She come to the jail looking like she's going to the club to visit this man. Okay. It's comical. And the other interesting thing about this woman is that when she was younger, she got caught up with a man and, they was running the white powder or whatever they were doing. And he rolled up in the house and shot everybody. I mean, he shot everybody. The only person in the house that wasn't shot was the baby. Now, everybody survived except him. The shooter didn't survive because one of the family members jumped him, something out of a Hollywood movie, disarmed him. The dude had another one and another one. Anyway, pulled out the second weapon, and Sonia's sister's boyfriend, I believe that's what it was. Her cousin, her sister's baby cousin, uncle, father, granddaddy, pappy, godson, jumped onto the dude and grabbed the weapon, and it went off, and it ended up hitting the dude in the head. And so the person who shot everybody didn't survive. Everybody else survived. Sonia was shot several times in her arm, in her chest, in her stomach. Okay. So she has a lot of issues. She has like almost no intestines left. And so whatever she eats, when she can't eat, it exits immediately. She has to be very careful. So she has no gluteus maximus left. Okay. There's nothing back there. So she sits on a donut when she comes to visit him. And there's times when she is up in the jail and this man is worried about his booty virginity, and she over here talking about her health issues and about what happens when she poop and everything else like that. It's absolutely comical. Anyway, some of y'all are new to this story and new to the channel, so I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of backstory about why we're listening to this in the first place.
In their own world. What I'm doing is some granddaddy shit. No, I take that back. It's granddaddy shit. So it's rich shit. Is that what I'm going to say? It's rich shit. I had to clarify my brain right. It's rich shit.
Oh, yes, thank you. Because some young people do it. Not all, but some.
There you go. That's what that's.
It's a lifestyle. That's all it is. Everybody got different lifestyles.
Yeah, they got that. I'm not going to back.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay. Well, what time I'm going to call you on your downtime?
I'm coming back at it's about to be 2 o'clock. It's coming back at 4:30, like around 4 or 5 o'clock. Cause my other phone at home charging anyway. So
okay.
Just call me around that time.
All right.
The bridge is up.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, Lola.
You're funny.
Listen to you. You're funnier.
Bye.
Call me 4:35.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
So here is the next call.
Did you eat good?
Hello.
Did you sound like you're in the street?
I'm in the kitchen. I got the dryer going and the washer.
Who starts a conversation like that? Hello? Did you eat good? You driving? Sound like you driving. You in a bed? Because it sound like you in a bed. You on a toilet bowl? You in the bathroom? Because it kind of sound like you in the bathroom. No, I'm asleep. Oh. You sleeping? Because it kind of sound like you sleeping. No, I'm at work. Oh. Like, that's how you start a conversation? That's what he does. Every conversation starts with interrogation. You eat good? Why you care? We know you ain't eating good. He eating bologna sandwiches every day. Did y'all hear what Diddy's lawyer said? That the most challenging part of being in prison for Diddy right now is not the fact that he don't have no baby oil. It ain't the fact that he's basically kind of like in solitary and he don't have a bunkmate to play around with. It ain't the fact that he only gets to go outside for 1 hour a day. It ain't the fact that he only get to shower 3 times a week. He said the hardest thing that he's dealing with is the food. Okay, so then you can stay there then. If that's the hardest thing that you're dealing with at the prison that they're calling hell on earth, then you good. You can stay. You don't need bail. You don't need bond. You got a good lawyer. Let him keep speaking for you.
You're going and I'm eating some toast and hash browns. How are you?
I'm good.
What you chewing on?
No, I'm just moving over. That's all.
What?
Moving over. There's somebody else talking the phone. I'm just moving over.
Fat one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fat. I'm about to try to find them 5 pounds I lost. I can't believe that shit.
You trying to what?
Find that 5 pounds I lost.
Oh.
Yolanda, you sleep? Because it sound like you sleep. Tiger Lily, what you doing? You cooking? Because it kind of sound like you cooking. Because I'm all the way over in another county, but I can hear it through the phone. You cooking, ain't you? Real VB. How you doing? You in the shower? Because it kind of sound like you in the shower. Six Sigma. You doing your hair? Yeah, it sound like you doing your hair. Like, really? Cut it out. Cut it out. I could not be on the phone with this man. He used to do that to Shirley. She's like, no, I'm in a restaurant. Houston Foodie said he hear everything through the phone. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. Nesto, you in jail? Cause it kind of sound like you in jail. You eating a bologna sandwich? It sound like you eating a bologna sandwich.
That's crazy. I was 100 pounds for what, 2 days maybe?
Mm-hmm. You probably when you went away to a state, you probably were full. That's all. What you eating on?
Good on. French toast sticks and hash browns.
Who?
French
Who?
toast and hash browns.
Oh, French toast and hash brown. Where the meat at?
Who? He said, "What you eating on?" And she said, "Hash browns." He said, "Who?" You know what? I can't with this old ass man.
I don't know. I had enough meat this weekend. I need not to eat no meat this week. But I did have some chicken quesadillas earlier today. Why you gotta have meat with your breakfast? Let me know.
Bacon, and sometimes I eat sausage. Sometimes I eat both on.
Good.
Sometimes I eat T-bone steak. From
Sometimes you have both.
yeah, T-bone steak. Sometimes
That's the line. He ain't eating no damn T-bone steak. The real BBC. WD, what you doing? You in your son's room? Cause it sound like you in your son's room. Funny. This nonsense.
I don't eat all that shit now. Yeah, but sometimes I have both on the bacon and the sausage.
That's why. How can you have both? Isn't it like two different tastes? Bacon and sausage?
I can do both. I could just say yeah. Like I said, I don't really eat that much, so. But I definitely got to work on my arms, so I see that I need my arms to be bigger. Get my arms bigger.
Like chicken house. 81 degrees. Is it cold there? Do they have the air on?
No, it seems like it's off now, so I'm comfortable right now. Mhm.
Comfortable?
Yeah, I'm comfortable right now. Yeah, I'm comfortable. So,
What have you learned this week?
what I like this week, be more
Mm-hmm.
patient, and I have to work on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I need to work on myself. I need to work on myself and forget the old shit and bring in the new shit.
Oh, no, look at you. Working on yourself.
No, straight up.
Hey.
Because by me, them pictures help me. Let me tell you what they help me. Them pictures,
Mm-hmm.
they throughout years. Okay, so they
Mm-hmm.
throughout years. So this just a small pastime what I'm going through right now.
What?
Yeah, it seemed like yesterday, but really them
Mm-hmm.
years of pictures. So
All
yeah,
right.
this just a short time. It seemed like years in here, but it's really not. It's really not. Like out there where y'all at, it's like a month compared to 1 year in here. The shit going so
Mm-hmm.
goddamn fast.
And you know what? It is.
Yeah.
And then looking back, looking forward, you think everything you did back then might have been a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everything going forward about to be a struggle.
Well,
They're about to change the world.
yes, they are. So I'm trying to prepare myself right now. I'm trying to prepare myself. What kind of cocoon that I have to make.
I'm telling you, white people be having an idea. They go out in the fucking woods, on some land,
Well,
grow your food.
first of all, I got some notes I'm gonna jot down tomorrow and send to you. A bunch of questions.
Mm-hmm.
I know you like to research. So I see you like to research. real fast on what I was talking about.
Mhm.
So yeah, I got a bunch of notes. So I'm gonna jot them down and send them to you. I'll already make my mind make that send it up to you tomorrow.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm over here having a whole conversation with the mute button on. Anyway, I was just saying that Sonia has done absolutely nothing for Nesto. He's giving her notes because she says she has a bad memory. She can't remember nothing. The only day of the week that she works is Monday. Okay, the other 6 days of the week, she's in a bed, either hers or somebody else's. All right. She told this man that she got off at 6 o'clock. I'm assuming she meant 6 in the morning. I could be wrong. All right. I don't know what time this call is going on, but I don't know too many people that get off of work at 6 o'clock and they're already in the bed. So, but anyway, Sonia has single-handedly done absolutely nothing for this man. But this is Coach. This is the Queen of the South. I wonder how Erica King would feel about Nesto calling Sonia the Queen of the South, because that's the name that he gave to Erica King. But anyway,
Yeah.
Erica King is his accomplice who she took a plea deal. She sang like a canary and told everything. Okay. In the beginning, it was said that she was the mastermind, but she flipped it and was like, he made me do it. He twisted my arm. He forced me to do everything. He forced me to pretend to be a lawyer to help get him out of jail or help get him out of this eviction situation. You know. Meanwhile, she's on social media walking freely onto his great mobile, talking about Nestos. You know, when my partner, when my friend called me, I got to pull up. Yeah, she looked, she looked like it was very forced, as she willfully got out of her fancy vehicle and walked onto his bus. But anyway,
Because a lot I'm thinking about. And I know you're jagging too, and you hear what's next. What's next? So, and also what I learned this week is that we make a great pair when it comes down to
Quit
life.
whispering. You say it now. I can hear you.
I said I learned this week that we make great a team as a life decision.
Scary, huh?
It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Makes sense to me.
It's amazing. We think
Yeah,
alike.
it is. It is. It's amazing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is.
So okay. So don't forget to send me that picture.
Talk louder. I can't hear you.
I say don't forget to send me the one with the trench coat I had standing by the Hummer that you.
I did.
No, you cut it
I
in
think
half.
so.
When?
No, I didn't. I think the exact picture that came. You talking about the trench in front of the Hummer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't do anything but cut the words off. I didn't touch the picture.
When you send it off?
Today, you should have it.
I'm trying to figure out why Nesto is so obsessed with pictures of himself, right? Is he also selling pictures of himself to people? I'm just curious, because the reality is he's at Cobb County Detention Center. There's a lot of men in there that, would love to be at one of Diddy's freak offs because of what be going on at the freak offs. They get down like that. Why does he want a picture of himself? I don't get it. In a trench coat.
Look on your thing and see if everything's sent to you.
Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get that. I never got that.
Did you get the other pictures?
Yeah, I got the one.
Did you get any more pictures this afternoon?
No, I didn't. So I'll probably get
okay,
that.
So it's okay, then you'll get it tomorrow then.
Yeah, I'll probably get it tomorrow.
So I sent it. I sent that picture. It's on there.
Okay. Can you send me the one?
I sent it today.
You sent it today.
I sent it earlier today when I sent all them other ones. I sent like 20 pictures today.
Oh, I got.
But most of them, all but 4.
Oh.
I haven't looked. My hands are sticky. I haven't looked to see if all of them went through. But I know early, around 4 o'clock, they all didn't go through yet. Most of them went through. All but 4.
Oh, okay. Okay. It probably go. Oh, okay. You sent that. You didn't cut it off.
I didn't know. I just cut the words off. I didn't take the pictures.
She didn't send them pictures. She gonna do it on Monday.
No, because here's the thing. I'm trying to imagine myself what we're going to look like in the community on our new journey.
I'm silly. I'll just look at the refrigerator. We on there together. We on the refrigerator together.
Okay.
It's the only picture we took together, side by side. We don't have no pictures together.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
at all.
I'm trying to put on a visionary person.
Right. Y'all don't have pictures together because side chicks don't get pictures. Okay. Side chicks don't get pictures. They don't get holidays. All right. If they're lucky, they might get the day before, the day after. They don't get birthdays, none of that.
That's it. I have to put it together. Yeah,
Mm,
that's it. That's it. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be sick after eating this.
You gonna be what?
You know how you start eating and then you feel like you shouldn't have ate it because there's something
Yeah.
wasn't right with it.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah, I do
You
too.
get like a brief nausea, like, oh shit, I'm about to be sick. But the food was good.
Yeah.
Food was good.
Yeah, I'll have
But
that.
somehow I should have never ate it.
Yeah, I have had that experience. Yes.
Oh no, it looks real good. But it's
Yes,
not.
I've had
It's
that.
for 30 minutes on that. Hold on. I hear you now.
Mm.
Hold on, sir. Let me see. Let me show you. What went through.
You can do what?
I'm about to see if all the pictures went through.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
miss you. I love you. Here's a big kiss. Hey.
Damn right. Yeah. No,
Let me see.
no. Oh, listen to
Nope, it's still pending. So they're still pending. You still got four pictures pending. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. The one with you and Dion in the Bentley. Then you with the yellow coat and you at the pool table. You inside the Hummer driving. All of those are pending. So
Oh,
you get
okay.
them in a minute.
Yeah, so I didn't get the one I'm saying about a home. I didn't get that one. I didn't get the
And you
one.
didn't. I'm looking at it now. It says pending.
Yeah, no.
So you didn't get that yet.
Which one I didn't get?
Those 4 I just mentioned you didn't get. The pool
Okay.
table, the Hummer. You know, you didn't get those. You'll get those. You'll
Yeah,
get them tomorrow. Play first thing tomorrow. What time they turn the thing on? The machine.
Oh, they turn on at 8, but it don't link into turn on at 8, so they don't get to work to Nevada around by 9, so they're 3 hours behind.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I did get the one at the dark when I was sitting up dark with them both. I didn't get the one.
We'll have everything by lunch.
No.
Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send the rest of the pictures tonight.
Okay.
And then
I told you she didn't send them pictures. She didn't send them. She talking about she gonna send the rest of them tonight. She didn't send them pictures.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
love
goodness.
I love that picture with the one you cut off. I said I love that picture. The one you had cut off. You had cut off.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that view with that. But that was right at Rodale Drive.
Well, where's the view at? Behind her? Because I didn't cut nothing behind you. I just cut her off.
It's behind her. You got to know what you're looking at. But it's behind her. And when I say that, that's that Waldorf Hotel. That's where all the rich people go eat at. And I always wanted to go sit in there, motherfucker. I just sit up in there. Me and my brother just sit up in there talking shit. Yeah, I was kind of embarrassed because he wanted to talk to every woman come through there. You
For
know
real?
how he do. Yeah,
That's how
man.
your brother, that's how he did me. And when the waitress came over, he was like, what's up, babe? I'm like, oh my God. Like, for real? They ain't give her no chance.
Yeah.
You can come back on the second one. You got a man. I'm like, oh my God.
That's him. That's him. So, yeah. So anyway, I wanted to go there because I saw that in a Raw report, like 20 years, and I didn't never go. I said I'm gonna make my bucket list go. I want to sit right up in there with him. I did, but I just took the roll food with me. That's all. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, because he likes to drink. I don't do all that drinking shit. He likes to drink and sit at the bar, and I don't do all that. Yeah.
No, you don't. You must be.
Yeah, I don't do all that. So anyway.
I don't do all that.
No, I don't do that. Man, I wish I could have got you to tuck that shadow bus and made that goddamn TMZ, because that was my vision. But you had got sick. Yeah, man, you got sick at the wrong time, but you got sick at the right time.
Nesto, sick or not, it was never gonna happen. He keeps trying to make Sonya into something that this lady is not. She's a dreamer. Oh, she comes up with some great ideas, but she doesn't execute. That's the problem. I am low-key obsessed with this show on Netflix called the Great British Baking Show. I think is the name of it. And because it's cute, because they call cake sponge and they call what we would call cookies, they call biscuits. It's cute. Anyway, but some of these people come up with these elaborate designs. Oh, I'm going to make this kind of cake, or I'm going to make this kind of bread, or I'm going to do, and they do not execute. It was a great idea. It sounded good when they mentioned it. It looked good on paper. And they just, that's Sonia. Sonia is just, she's all talk. But Nesto has to hold on to something,
So it's a wonderful thing.
Damn.
What?
Oh no, I was looking at something wrong. My
You
brother.
say she ain't even paying attention. He over here trying to get her to focus on her business, and she is not even paying attention at all. Nesto does not want to accept the fact that he wasted his time. She was the wrong mark. He needed to find somebody else. Okay, this woman done caused him to lose his good wife, his money tree, his cash cow, his everything.
Sent me a bag. He sent me a picture of a bag.
You still on that bag, ain't you? You gonna get that bag?
No, I'm not. He sent me another bag online that I don't know what he's doing. He sent me a bag. I don't know if that's something he's trying to get, but he used to flip them, My one friend flips them. Money, it's real money. You can make like $800 a bag. I mean, bad, right?
But don't worry about that shit, because I know some sponsors, goddamn, showing up, make sure you get what you need. They would love to goddamn.
Oh, no.
Huh? I said, don't worry about that shit. I know some sponsors would love to sponsor you because the way you look. It's the way you look, because you're.
Sound like a pimp.
He is.
No, I'm dead serious.
He is a pimp. Yes, you finally get it now. He sound like a pimp. He is a pimp.
I know.
Okay, pimp Nesto.
I know.
Yeah, I'm dead.
But you know what?
Huh?
Listen, you know what though? Sometimes the stuff that come with that shit, you can be annoying as shit.
No, I'm not talking about that sponsor now. I'm not talking about that sponsor. I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, like, when people be wanting, you talking about business sponsor or
yeah,
people that
that's
like
what I'm talking about. Business sponsor. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because of the way you look.
Well, I got that. I told you I got these two guys here that want to fund me in the business. And then my boss told me Saturday when we went to dinner talking about, he want to do that because he liked you. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, he liked you. When I offered $20,000.
I wasn't talking about that to you.
The hell?
But I know what you.
Well, no, I was thinking it was strictly business. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was strictly business.
No,
until my boss told me.
No, I could have told you.
Sometimes I be green. I be thinking,
you ain't green. You ain't green.
You know what I do? I'll think the innocent version first, and not think, unless they flat out say something, I'll think like it was strictly business. But then the client called me during the rainstorm, like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "What's this nigga calling me during the rainstorm?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm fine. Okay, be careful because the weather is really bad. You need anything?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." Like, okay, that was weird.
What's the word?
And then he just started. He's not supposed to call me unless it's about his case, and he called me about the weather. That's why I was just like, what?
Yeah, because he's trying to see what's up. He heard you a working girl. You know what I'm saying? You missed out on some business. Nesto, he need bond money. He need commissary money. He need money for his books. He need money for the phone. You know what I'm saying? So, you messed up. He was trying to holler. You know how that go.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't be thinking like I be just in my work.
Okay.
Nesto don't sound happy.
Don't forget the black and white picture. You can't miss it.
What'd you say? Don't forget what?
You know what? I'm gonna send you a bucket list because you keep forgetting.
What?
You keep forgetting. You be getting distracted. You be listening to what you.
I do because listen, I'm about to transition. I got a lot going on.
You do.
I got to get this packing together, this moving. I got to turn my cable on. I got to call Comcast, get the cable, and internet together, turned on and stuff. I need to get that done while I'm there this weekend.
Okay. Do I need to make a bucket list for you then? I just need to go ahead on ahead.
No, darling. I got to say, well, I think I can.
Oh, okay. Because I listen to everything you say. So. I listen to everything you say.
And that you do. You shock me most of the time. What you be retaining.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, he paying attention to me. The
Yeah,
crap
that's
I be
good.
saying.
I sure do. So.
Are you sending me your friend's phone number so I can get Patricia?
I what? I what now?
Your boy's
Yeah,
phone number?
I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I'm gonna call him first because I don't hear talking
And
shit.
I'm just people.
No, because I don't hear him talking shit. I'll tell you what happened.
I thought you already talked to him about it.
I
You
did
never
talk
told him
to him
anything?
about it, but I never told him about giving his telephone number away. He'd be like, well,
Oh.
who is this? And he didn't tell me about
I
it.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. He just like me and
All
you.
this information.
He want to know what's going on. He just like me and you. He want to know what the fuck going on. Trust
What
me.
the fuck is going on?
Talk loud.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he got one of them. What's the name of that? What's that old man with the freckles is his name? That's in the movies.
Fred Sanford?
Who?
I don't know. Fred
He's an
Sanford?
old man. He's about 70-some years old. What's it? Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, he got one of them voices.
Does he?
Yeah, the nigga got a fucking $1 trillion voice. Yeah, he got a
He
trillion.
should be a voiceover, huh?
Man, I've been telling the whole time that nigga.
He can narrate books. They have jobs for that. At least just read books
He got
and
one
get
of them.
paid.
Yeah, but you can hear the country.
Sonya always know how somebody can make some money, but she can't seem to come up with no money for Nesto. I'm just saying.
Every now and then when I'm talking to him. But yeah, he got that $1 trillion voice. That nigga got that $1 trillion.
Why, he from down south like you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, country people.
Yeah, shut up.
What?
I'm from
Okay,
where
so
you from?
listen. Two things. Listen, since you've been talking to me for 2 years. Two
What?
things. What's wrong? What's wrong with me?
Two things different with you.
No, two things wrong with me. Name two things you think that's wrong with me.
Ain't shit wrong with
I
you.
could work on. Don't lie.
What you can work on?
Just overall.
You got to start
It
living.
could be business or personal.
Okay.
And there we go. This is why I said, why are women so insecure? Listen to the question that she asked this man. Name two things that's wrong with me. Who starts the conversation that way? Not name two things that I can improve on. Name two things that make me a great person. Name two things that, I can improve. Name two things that's wrong with me. Bonitail, we can name a few things that's wrong with you. Nesto's gonna talk about it. She don't listen. That's number one. Number two, procrastination. Everything gotta wait till Monday. Number three, she don't remember nothing. Number four, she lied too much. Okay. Number five, yeah, she might be a little bit slow. Okay. I don't know anybody that's 3 shades of any one color. I'm just saying. I don't know anybody that's 3 shades. She got a lot of issues. But let's see what Nesto's going to say. What is he going to come up with? Because I could keep going. Okay. She needs to go to a professional hairstylist and stop putting her hair in ponytails so she could save what few strands she got left on top of her head. I'm just saying. She shouldn't be messing around with another woman's husband. Then she would be feeling so doggone insecure. All right. Is that a reason why she's feeling insecure? Because Nesto has a whole wife. And she probably knows that if he was able to get out, he will probably go and run right back to his wife. Right? I think that would make a woman feel insecure. If she's doing stuff behind Nesto's back that he don't know about, and now she wondering, well, somebody's texting you on a tablet. Well, who's that? Remember when she told Nesto he shouldn't be talking to anybody? He shouldn't talk to nobody but her. Right, the real VB. We've been telling her. She don't want to hear the real deal. She was a mark. She had the nerve to say that why would Nesto choose the teacher? He would have chose a better mark. Do you know that you was a mark too? And the teacher was a better mark because at least he got, about 10 grand out of her and a car. Anyway, Yeah, she does not want to accept the fact that she's being used. Actually, no, that's not true. I just told a lie. She actually admitted the fact that she knows she's being used and that Nesto doesn't have a choice. So if he's gonna use somebody, it might as well be her. But anyway, let's keep going.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
personal. You just got to start listening more.
Uh-huh.
When you're talking to people, you just got to start. You gotta say what you gotta say, and then you gotta
I
listen.
didn't hear.
Yeah, what you do, you'll talk, and then you will not let them say what they got to say, because you want them to hear everything you got to say. So you got to work on that part as you're going in your 55. You see what I'm saying? Cause
Oh, I'm 55.
yeah. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you why. Because you over talk that person, and sometimes that scare people, sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just got to slow it down. Like I don't talk. I talk when I do get to talking. Now I get to talk. But when I get to talk,
Mm-hmm.
I had to teach myself to slow down, because people like, you talk like a pimp. You talk too fast. So I just learned how to slow the fuck down and just do a lot of listening, let people tell me what they want me to know and what they want to say to me. And I can move from there. But you work on that, you'll be a bad motherfucker. Okay? God done already bless you
Mm-hmm.
with that fucking body and your look. He put that on your hands right now. Straight up to be 55. To be
Mm-hmm.
55. Uh, other than that, other than that, you're okay. You just got. I think you just need to go ahead and start working on your new adventure. That means that, to me, what that means that you got your kids straight. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Everything's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, you gotta work on what's gonna be in your life right now. So I'm gonna be in your life no matter what. So you got that part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other stuff, sometimes you gotta just let them folk your past be your past and move on to your future right now. And go for what you want right now, not going what you think you
Mm-hmm.
need to have. Cause
Mm-hmm.
you ain't getting no younger. You might look like you
No.
still young, but other than that,
Uh-huh.
you haven't had you got to get away from that old ass. Well, no, I had real estate. We ain't talking about no 90s no more. We ain't talking about no 80s no more. We ain't talking about 2000s no more. No, straight up. I'm just being honest with you, because you say you moved with the trend. Yeah, because you asked me now. Now we're talking about business.
Oh,
You got
no, go ahead. I'm not offended. I'm fine. Go ahead.
okay. That shit over with. It's time for the new shit right now. You got to get on some new shit, because like right now, what you talking about, what happened to you back then, that what happened to people in 2020 when the pandemic. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people lost way more than you ever lost in life on building a
Oh, yeah, they
business.
did.
Okay,
Yeah,
people
a lot of
said
businesses closed.
okay, and
Mm-hmm.
they did work from scratch. But me and you used to up and down, falling, getting up. A lot of people ain't used to that, but it's a lot of people done bounce back
Mm-hmm.
and move from different states because they done burn a lot of shit up, a lot of bridges, a lot of. And I didn't know that till I started looking at this new series podcast I'm looking at for 3 days now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How people start know. But what I'm saying is to hear different nationalities talk, I'm saying to myself like right
Mm-hmm.
now, yeah, I might got some shit on the internet, whatever, but that shit ain't nothing compared to what I'm fucking watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm a piece of peon compared to what I'm watching on this fucking goddamn podcast. Don't crack it with getting that paper. I want
Oh,
to
of
get,
course.
you see what I'm saying? And the niggas too, and the Mexicans too.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
but from listening and learning from their mistakes and mine too, I'm okay right now. That means that
Mm-hmm.
I can do better. I'm just like I ain't no worse than the next man trying to crawl back up now. That's what it's about.
Right.
We definitely need each other to keep our standards going, no matter how the situation look, how it sound. We are grown enough to put it together. That's 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 what I see. So I gave it to you on
Mm-hmm.
a personal. You're a loyal person.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you say you're gonna do. You get mad when motherfuckers don't do what they supposed to do. They be flip flopping, and you do depend on people, because you can't say you don't, because you do. Because I do listen to the different opportunities that come your way, but it all falls through. They
Mm-hmm.
never got them come to the forehead. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that you should, once you get where you're going on this new journey, you got to surround yourself around power. Because that's all you look at. That's all you fucking study every fucking night. The different shit be going on in the world. It's all power. It's all control.
Hmm.
That's all that shit is. Somebody trying to control somebody else. So what I'm saying to you is that that's not really your forte, but your forte is power, is the currency that's coming. So
You
you,
ever have somebody talk circles around you? They talk so much you don't even know what the hell they talk about no more. You just nod and say okay. That's what this conversation sounds like. I don't know what Sonya's doing right now, okay, because it sounds like she painting her toenails. All right. It sounds like she ordering another pair of shoes off of Temu. It don't sound like she really paying attention to nothing Nesto was talking about right now. He got so much advice for everybody, but can't figure out how to get himself out of jail. Who said it? Who would ask for advice from an illiterate convict? Just slow and silly. You know that's her boo. Real VB. Nesto was her boo. You know. So yeah, she gonna take his advice. That's her boo thing. Over a year later, and what does he have to show for it? Right? What does he have to show for it? I um I would love to hear Nesto like have an honest conversation about how he really feels about the whole Sonya situation a year later. Right? He has so much hope for her. What a disappointment. I'm pretty sure he's disappointed in her the same way Shirley is disappointed in him. I'm just saying. It's real interesting how the tables turn. You know, he's trying to build. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. Okay? That's Sonya's the horse.
you know how to control that, but you control other people's currency. You're good at that. But now you gotta learn how to control that whole goddamn that brick and mortar on your own with the power with the people. So I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I heard you talking about what you've done 20 years ago. We're talking about now in this new 55 era going to the 60 ball. That's what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And then you'll be at the right age because you learn so much in your past. And I think you need to,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you learn so much in your past. So right now, you have to challenge yourself. You have to challenge yourself right now. That because you're a strong woman.
Gotta do the RV part.
Yeah, so that's easy. That's easy right now. The only thing that ain't easy is what ain't easy. We do the RP part, this and that, but they making this shit into reality as the movies that they making motherfuckers in the city putting a gate around that shit, and putting the poor people underground or putting their ass out in the
Hmm.
wilderness now. So guess what? It ain't gonna be enough room for no RV park. 'Cause them shit's gonna be so tore up and raggedy. Niggas gonna be killing each other. Like the fucking goddamn, what they call it? I call it a project in what the white folk they call the poor white folk trailer trash. It's gonna be a there's gonna be so
Hmm.
many trailer trashes out here in a minute. It's gonna be unreal.
Oh yeah, it is.
You have 1 minute remaining.
That's kind of it. You know, I'm gonna update you on the question. Okay, I love you very much. They're gonna cut the phones off. Hello.
I love you.
So I'm gonna update you on the questions. I'm gonna put some more things together for you, but it's nothing to pick at. It's just reality because I have to check myself as well.
Oh yeah, well, nobody's perfect. I just always want to know what a person sees that I might not see.
Oh well, you know, I'm telling you from what I see. Yeah,
Hmm.
they're not gonna tell you. They trying to get in your pants first.
Yeah, okay, we've covered that. So yeah, I guess.
All right, love you too.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
So here's the next question. Did I make the wrong move? That's funny because that's ultimately what we've been talking about. I put a poll in the chat. I want you guys to respond to that poll. And the question is, has Sonya been faithful to Nesto? All right, 78% of y'all said no. She has not. I agree. I don't think she's been faithful to him, especially when she was talking about some dude coming around her house. I think this is a relationship of convenience, right? She feels good in the fact that Nesto needs her, and Nesto feels good in the fact that she appears to be loyal to him, right? Because, you know, Shirley Strawberry has a life and a career. She wasn't doing it. And Nesto, you lost your power, so bow down. And the third question is, what does Nesto trade her photos for? All right, that's going to be the next poll. These are great poll questions. That'll be the next poll question. What is Nesto trading her photos for? All right, we're going to listen to call 3, and then we'll have to finish the rest of these calls on tomorrow because there are a total of 7 calls, and we're about 1/3 of the way through. So the next call is about looks like it's about 20 minutes. So let's see what they're talking about. And then after that, I'm going to share with you guys. I told you guys I will share with you my dream. So I'll share with you guys my dream.
Hello.
Can I speak to Pocahontas? The Pocahontas
Hey, how are you?
Are you still up?
Handsome man. Yeah, I never went to sleep. I didn't get off so sick.
Oh, you did?
No, I didn't get off so sick because it was, he just had some stuff and it just kind of just drug on. I was going to get my nails done, but that wasn't happening because I got out too late. So I'm going to go tomorrow.
Oh. Oh, okay. You've been going through it today, ain't you? What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm fine. How are you?
No, you ain't fine. No, you're not, because you're like you fall off an apple tree. Start rolling down the hill and shit, can't find what's going on in your brain. Your heart.
What is he talking about? They just spoke yesterday. She just talked, dude. She just talked to you yesterday all day. He talking about you acting like you fall off the apple tree. Lord have mercy. You ever been with somebody like that? You talk to them 6 times. And then the one time you don't answer their call. Oh, hey, stranger. Bro, I just spoke to you like 2 hours ago.
Your heart and your brain, your apple tree, your plums, all your shit is mixing up. And it's turning into sweetness. So you're trying to figure out, damn, I'm not used to all this sweetness shit going on. I don't know if I like it, do I love it, or what's going on?
Exactly. What's going on?
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. My sister called me with the weirdness. Like we were talking, and she was just. We was talking, and then I was just like, I love him, and then she was like, yeah, what's up with that?
Hold on. I read the text, but I'm saying you text.
Yeah, but she was just like, Oh, what was the text before that?
It just kept going. You texted me earlier, then you text me at 4:30. So I'm talking about your sister asking what's going on with you, and yeah, okay, so. What's going on in your world today? Is it you under attack?
She didn't say it like that. She said it with a smile on her face. She just was like, "You never." She said it's been so long since I can't even remember when you feel hard for somebody. And I was like, I normally don't. So,
what I'm trying to ask you, what brought all that up? Because it's been.
Because I said I love Nesto.
Wait, but hold on. Because you love yourself?
No, I said I love Nesto.
Oh, why did you say that? I'm actually
I say that all the time.
But what brought this conversation up for you to say that?
No, because it was a pause, and I was just like, I love him. And then she was like, what? I said, I love Nesto. And she was like, just asked. Yeah. Well, I was looking at your picture, so thinking out loud is what it was.
Thinking out loud.
She's 55 years old. Okay. She sounds like she's a freshman in high school. I'm just saying. I was just looking at your picture and, I told my sister, I love Nesto. Yeah. This is why Nesto keeps her around, because she's easy to manipulate. He knows that she's insecure.
Okay.
Thinking out loud.
So you think I talk to you gentle, and I talk to you, I watch my words talking to you. No, it's not that. what it is that I have not just met you, and I don't have to forget the situation. I
Mm-hmm.
I had a taste for you before I even came in here. So
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't forget that, but it's like
No.
to you in your head is that okay? Let me break it down. Are you prepared to be married to anyone in your mental state of mind? Are you? Because I want to make sure this is the same woman. I remember talking so much shit. So I want to get this shit straight now.
Mhm.
Let's get it straight now. Now
Well,
let's get it
you
straight.
have to ask me a
Hold on,
question
hold
that
on,
I'm
hold
not.
on, hold on.
Because I have been thinking as of lately, can I be that person? Can I be that person? Because I've told myself so many times over the years, I'm not going to do it. It's going to be a waste of my time because of all the guys I've dated. They're just not, I'm not going to find somebody that's worth it. Why even deal with it? It's just a headache. Then I'm not going to be able to trust a person to just put my all in the situation, emotionally, credit, whatever, whatever. So I told you that, right? Because that's how my mindset was when we met. Because I was just like when we met at the gas station, I was single. And I was just still blowing you off like, get away. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, I don't want to be bothered.
But wait,
Because all
Wait,
it is,
when we met at the gas station, now, did this lady not go on Tasha K and tell everybody a lie, talking about she met him while she was looking for a piece of property? She just happened to be at the exact place and the exact time that Nestor was when he had just taken the sign off of this property on the same block as his barbershop that he wasn't paying rent for either. All right, he was going to lease a new place that he was supposed to be turning into a barber school or something like that. So this is what she said. Okay, this is how she told it. She says, oh yeah, because I was looking for a building to open my business, and I saw him, but I thought, okay, since I couldn't reach the owner, maybe he might know who the owner was, but he told me he had just gotten the keys. Really? She met Nesto at a gas station. Okay, because he had her name saved in his phone as gas station Sonia. Gas station Sonia. All right. So we making sense out of the lies. Straight up lie. That whole Tasha K interview was a lie. Anyway, let's keep going.
there's going to be some shit.
but we passed that stage. Now
I'm
let's
just
get
saying
to
that was my mind state at
okay.
at
At
for
that
a long
For a
time.
long
Yeah,
time.
just for a long time. Like, I would just tell people, yeah, I'm married, I'm engaged, just so I wouldn't have to be bothered. Like, you know what I'm saying? And be just dead ass single, like with nobody on the phone with me. Just like you know what I'm saying? So it was just because I was just like exhausted. I was just like, what's the point? I'm okay with just being by myself. I didn't like feel like I needed anything, because it's like just whatever it's gonna be. I looked at relationship in my past as it was. If you look at the good, and you add up the bad, it just didn't equal out to being worth my time. That's how I looked at everything in my past. So you know how your life is, how they always say, "Oh, women are so bitter." No, they're not. Women in their 20s are good because they haven't went through anything, so they're good. It's just life that just wears you down. Just like how a man feels out here in this world, going against a white man and all of these things they got to go against. It's exhausting. It's
No, you're exhausting. All right, I'm gonna pause that for just a second because I looked up to see what text messages were they sharing on the 18th. Because Nesto, and I really got to go back to the 17th because Nesto talks about this long message that she sends him. So I wanted to see what they were talking about around the time of this call. All right. So on the 17th, Sonia sends him a message. Good morning, love. That sounds good, but you're trying to make trucking AI. If robots are driving electric semi vehicles, what is the need for the truck stops? Let's see where new technology is coming in. It's a great idea. Wow, Sonia actually made sense for a change. So, on that note, Let me go back and see what foolishness Nesto wrote to make her say that. So here's what this fool wrote. Good afternoon. What I'm about to show you is something I prophesied about to you 6 months ago. Kip Soden, CEO of Dallas RREAF Holdings, a private real estate investment firm with $5 billion in assets under management, says he's seen business shrink due to tighter lending requirements. He probably heard about this on a podcast he was talking about. The company, which operates in 14 states, develops multifamily dwellings, beachfront resorts, large residential communities, band extended stay hotels, communities and extended stay hotels, and is in the process of developing RV parks. In 2022, the company exceeded $1.5 billion in deal volume, up from $1.3 billion in 2021. He said, and in 2023, we think those numbers will likely be cut in half because of higher interest rates and just contraction in the numbers of deals financial institutions will look to fund. Soden, who borrows from regional banks, says underwriting requirements have become very stringent. A lot more equity is necessary to transact than before, he said. Also, I'm going to invest to a Love Truck Stop franchise because they are giving out sponsorships. For example, if you look at professional basketball team Oklahoma City Thunders, you will see the Love Truck Stop logo patch on their team jerseys. So that means I can two birds with one stone by sponsoring my brand as well as their brand in NASCAR once I develop the system while I'm here using my time wisely. Happy Sunday. I love you and stay focused. Okay. To which Sonia responds, good morning. That sounds good. But they're trying to make trucking AI. If robots are driving electric semi-vehicles, what is the need for the truck stops? Then she says, I think these pics are repeated. I only sent one of each, but I'm seeing two of some. Irritated. Getting romantic attention from dudes I'm not interested in my life. She says, I miss you. Nesto finally responds, I miss you. I love you. Here's a big kiss. Then Sonia says on the 18th, the day of this call, good morning, my love. I hope you are doing better and coping with this situation. Every day, I'm not a fan of the States, and I see why people leave this country for a better place. I notice you choose your words with me not to lead me on, and you know as much as I flirt with you. I know where we stand. I was speaking with my old friend from Detroit about you yesterday because the situation reminds me of the one he and I had 20 years ago. I have to make this last ride count. I'm sure something will happen for me. I appreciate you and will always be close friends. I hope whatever you want, you receive. I'm going to stop being so picky, release my past, and move forward. I feel a new chapter coming this month. Yay, love you. Then she sends him another message about an hour later. It's hard to respect your situation sometimes. It is what it is, but I do. I support whatever makes you happy. And in my head, I stole you. Laugh out loud. Evil thoughts. I'm kidding. Then he finally responds, good morning. Pics didn't come at all. 2. And you are picky. I love you always. Have a good day, love. Hello. The pictures didn't come at all. I love you. Have a good day. All he's focused on are these damn pictures. Then, woo, big surprise. Shirley Strawberry sends her husband a message. Oh, hi, love. Did you go to the photo album? They come through on my end and we paid for them. I'm not sure what happened. This app is crazy and very time consuming. Did you get the video? Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. John 14:6. Bless Shirley's heart. She's still trying to minister to her man. Bless her heart. And then Sonia says, I see they're still pending. I don't know why. I'll resend tomorrow if they don't post. Love you more. Then she responds 2 hours later. My sister Tanya asked, what is it about that man that has me so gone? Never seen me so involved with someone. I said, he's everything but available. Then Nesto responds the next day. Good morning. I got 2 pictures today of you. All right. Excuse me. I have not been able to see the comments, so give me 1 second. Let me jump back over. So hopefully this will give you some context into the conversation that's happening right now. Oh my gosh. Let me check your comment. Oh, I missed a lot. All right. Tiger Lily says, seems the only point of this conversation is grooming his pet. Ooh. Jones Poetry said, they make me feel lucky to be bothered with Uncle Willie. They both sound like teenagers to me. A taste. Boy, you gonna get sepsis. That's Tiger Lily. June's Poetry, they were looking at the same property? No, June's Poetry, they weren't. That's the point. She lied. She lied and said that they were looking at the same property. Like, really? Y'all looking at the exact same property? Really? Now, you from Florida. Only been in Atlanta a handful of times, but you happen anyway. Cut it out. She definitely has a low self-esteem, thirsty for an old Skeeter. Southside says, Southside Chi-Town said, ready to marry who? You asking that when you already married. Salt and Pepper Tress says, what's going on, Queen? She said, wasn't the gas station across from the building? It might have been. I don't even remember. Sonia busy on YouTube streets tonight for show. Sis, your vacation is over. God for me says Tiger Lily, yes, hence why he always got so many questions. He does this so he knows where your head is at and how to come at you. Did Tashima the same way. Remember that list of questions? Get on him, WD, pulling text messages and all of that. Philly want to know, Nesto, did you prophesy that you were going to be arrested? Did you prophesy that you was going to get a RICO? An old question worth repeating. Would you ever agree to interview with Bonya? What's the point? For what? She lies. There's no point in interviewing her. For what? What is she going to say different from what she's already said? You know? I if I was going to interview anybody, I'd be better off interviewing Nesto if I had to choose. You know? There's no point in interviewing Sonia. Sonia talks about her glory days. Yeah, that. But you know what? I've been around a lot of men who do that. Okay? I've seen that more in men than women, believe it or not. I find that a lot of men will kind of ride the coattails of, excuse me, hold on, y'all. I find that a lot of men will ride the coattails of their former glory, right? Talking about what they used to do, how they used to do it, when they used to do it. And it's like, okay, but if you ain't doing that now, that was back then. It's a whole different story. So I think Nesto wants some of these pictures of himself so he can kind of reminisce on, you know, what it was like and what he had and, you know, make himself feel important. You know, if you are still riding the coattails of some great achievement from years ago, but you haven't done anything since, I don't know what to tell you. That's not, you know, you need to let that go and focus on getting a new shine, getting some new glory, because that glory is stale. Okay. It's stale. So, but I have seen that a lot where, you know, especially in men, they want to brag about, oh, I had this and I did this and yada, yada, yada. But if you ain't got that today, I don't want to hear about it. I'm just saying, who want to hear about somebody's old stuff? All right. There was a question, Tiger Lily, that you, there was a question that you had put in the chat before. Oh, I see it. I'm going to put up another poll. All right, I'm going to put up another poll. Okay, hold on 1 second. Because I think, all right, so the last poll, 49 of y'all voted, and 86% of y'all said Sonia has not been faithful to old Nesty. Sonia's been unfaithful. So much for loyalty. I'm just saying. So much for loyalty. All right, I'm gonna put the new poll up. All right. So the question is, what is Nesto trading Sonia's picks for? Okay. All right. And here's a couple options. Let's see. What is Nesto? That's a good question though. What is Nesto trading Sonia's picks for? All right. I got some silly responses. And okay. Okay. Now, was he trading sausage for cereal, meaning like he had sausage and he wanted cereal? Or was he had cereal and he was trying to get sausage? Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and start the poll. You guys may come up with some other options and y'all can put it in the chat. So, is he trading Sonia's picks for sausage or cereal? Was he trading it for security, right? He's trying to protect that booty. Or was he trading it for clout and favor with the other inmates? All right. Because he know it's only a matter of time before they find out what he did.
It's exhausting. So everything with me was just exhausting, and I was just like, I'm just like niggas try like niggas fall in love. They either want to kill me or they cheating. You know what I'm saying? Or something crazy. I just never had a normal situation.
Okay, I got that. But right now, and I've heard that for exactly 2 years and going on count. So now.
Yeah. So I told myself this. But as of lately, I was asking myself, how do I feel?
Because I'm gonna check the ass now. What time?
Okay, so let's say as of lately, we'll say the last 3 to 4 months, I was saying, this is what I was saying to myself, honestly. I was saying, do I really want somebody seriously? Like, am I ready for the responsibility of a relationship? Right? Or am I okay with just borrowing somebody's situation? Is that better for me? Because I used to always tell you before this happened, like, this is good. This is cool. I could deal with this because, it's just you got your situation and it's no pressure. And I see you when I see you, and it's just, I'm cool with that. Right? So then I was just thinking, am I okay with that? But I want my own situation where I have somebody that's all about me. And because I know I'm a nice person, and
Well, hold on. Let me check the situation again. Okay.
No, sorry. Go ahead. Check it. I ain't saying
Let
nothing.
me check it again. That shit sound wonderful. That shit sound wonderful and flip flop. Okay. Here's the deal. The deal is this here to me. This is what it sounds like to me. Okay. Now, this your friend talking. This ain't no love. This ain't change. It's your friends talking now. Okay. This to your friend. Okay. First of all, this is what I think. I think that you was cool before your situation happened at the hospital. You was mad talking shit. There wasn't nothing wrong with that because life changed now. Life make a motherfucker goddamn switch his gears up some kind of way. But here's the thing, because you was talking the same thing. You didn't think I was paying attention because I was paying attention to everything you're saying. I'm good. I'm involved with a motherfucker. And because you.
There he go with the pimp talking. Nesto, you would have been better off sending Sonya to the freak off. Okay, you would have been better off doing that. Then maybe y'all might have made some coins. I don't know, but Nesto shackle shuffle walk of shame. Who child? said there is a call that Sonia and Nesto discuss. 3 minutes inmates peek while Sonia freaks. Baby, she knows she's a Cobb County jailhouse pinup, and she is perfectly okay doing that. So we got the poll up, and then I put a question in the chat. What does Sonia want from Nesto? What does she really want from this man? Does she want him to leave Shirley? Because see, Shirley left him. Okay? Shirley left him. Remember, we're talking about insecurity. Do you think she might have felt better if Nesto had left Shirley for her? Because she says in the text messages, in my mind, I stole you. She, in her mind, right? The problem when you steal somebody else's man, if that's in fact what you did, there's always the risk that they can go back, right? So in her mind, she stole Nesto from Shirley. I don't know where she got that from. Because as far as I can tell, Shirley divorced him, and that divorce is final. Finally, right? What does she want from Nesto? She want loyalty. She want love, right? She said that she wants somebody where it'll be all about her, right? Every time she talks to Nesto, it becomes the Sonia show, if y'all notice, right? Now, the funny thing is he's doing more talking on this call than I think he's probably ever done, because normally she takes over and it's whatever topic, Las Vegas, her shoes, the cat that lives outside her apartment, her grandbaby, her niece, her scripper daughter, her sister. I'm just saying.
Now I'm the same nigga. You be on the phone with Wiz in my face, talking about I would go out with this guy, and I told you straight up, listen, I'm an easygoing person. I just like a motherfucker tell me what's going on before I find out. That's it. I can deal with anything. I can deal with all type of shit, cause that's how I'm cut. I'm not no roddy type of nigga. But why you doing it? Why you doing? That's not me. I'm with some real shit. So basically, what I'm gonna say is that it's this. That's what keeps our relationship tight because it ain't no judging. It ain't no fugazi shit. It ain't no trying to tell you what to do, tell me what to do, or some judgment, or who over who the top dog. That's why I like it. So I ain't got to deal with that shit right there because I'm not trying to deal with that. You're not either. Okay, now here's another thing. Now, before I got locked up, okay, was I okay? No, I wasn't okay. I had life shit going on, but was I okay? No, I wasn't okay. I told you that. No, I was not okay. I was good when it came out to material stuff and living. I was all right there. But as sitting down talking to somebody, what I like and doing what I want to do, or just say fuck everything, walk away, and get in my shit and drive off. And yeah, but that's not a responsibility person. That's not a responsible person. So I'm a responsible person.
Nesto said he's a responsible person with with a victim list 100 strong. He's a responsible person. Okay, theft by deception, that's responsible. Theft by taking, that's responsible. Using another woman's money that you told you're going to use that money for her business, using it for your business and to buy your wife a car and a ring, that's responsible. Letting your Bentley get repossessed, that's responsible. Getting evicted, just moving into places and never paying rent and bouncing checks. Oh, yeah, that's real responsible, Nesto, because Nesto is a responsibility person. Y'all didn't know? He's a responsibility person. That's what responsibility people look like.
So what I'm saying
That's what they look like.
is to use that when I met you, I didn't know the shit was gonna turn like that, but in my mind, what had I done? She just disappeared like that. Well, I'm used to motherfuckers disappearing now. You are too. But that ain't the case when you start jailing. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is that I signed up. I'm gonna stay signed up. If you say, man, I met this motherfucker and we're gonna get married tomorrow. You think I'm sick? I'm gonna start crying and shit and all that? No. I'm gonna let you get that shit out your system. I'm just showing you. No, I'm just saying. This is how real I am. I'm gonna let that shit do what it gonna do, and then guess what? I'm okay with whatever came on the outcome because sometimes you can't sit here and drown a person because you want to smother them. No, because you got feelings. You're human. You're a woman. I'm human. I'm a man. We all go through mental changes. We all go through that. So I'm asking you right now today, are you ready to be somebody's wife right now? I'm talking about, I ain't talking about no corporate nigga. If it came, you calling a corporate nigga or a drug dealer or a gangster or whatever come your way. Are you ready to be married to that one person and deal with? Well, motherfucker could be have $1 trillion and fucking fall out tomorrow. Got to be in a wheelchair the rest of his life and can't get hard, can't stimulate you, can't do shit. But look at you, a cabbage head. Are you ready for all that? See, that's a hard pill to swallow. You see what I'm saying?
So I'm a type of
Hold on,
person.
hold on. I ain't finished. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about, I'm asking you questions. And just
I was
all,
going to answer, but go ahead.
well, I don't want to hear about what kind of person you are. I'm asking you yes or no. That's it. I don't need to hear. I already know what kind of person you are. I know what kind of woman you are. I know what kind of intellect, dialect. I know your inside, outside. I've studied all that. I've seen your weakness and your strength. I've seen all that. I've seen it when I was with you, and I've seen it I haven't been around you. So I know what you can and what your capabilities are. That's not what I need to hear now. I got that part. I got a part I didn't have. Now the part of the answer that I need to hear is, are you ready to be that woman for that man? Because that man ain't gonna cheat. He gonna lie. He gonna steal. He gonna do whatever. You need to do whatever at that point. It don't matter if he's the goddamn president. Motherfuckers do what they gotta do.
Y'all hear the setup, right? Tell me y'all hear the setup. This is nothing but a love bomb. He is definitely trying to pick her brain and see where she's at. See, he could be with a Shirley because Shirley is old school. Shirley is cut from that cloth. Your man might cheat. He might beat you up. All right. He might leave the house for a whole week. Don't call. Don't show up. Turn up later. He might have holes on the side, but you stand by your man. Right? Is Sonya ready for that? What he want to know is, can you be Shirley? Right? Can you be Shirley? Can you deal with my cheating ways? Because he just told her, president on down. Okay. From the homeless man on the corner to the president. And now, I am not saying by all means that all men cheat, because all men don't cheat. Okay. There are some women who are blessed enough to have a man who that ain't their issue. They may have an issue, but cheating ain't one of them. Right? A lot of men cheat, but all men don't. So he's letting her know, like, listen, you ready for that? You ready to, can you handle that? And if I'm old and I'm in a wheelchair, can you imagine being with a man that's in a wheelchair that's almost total care that you got to take care of, but he still got holes on the side? So I'm taking care of your old ass, but you still got holes on the side. So that's what he want to know from Sonya. Can she handle that? Because, see, she wanted to walk in Shirley's shoes. But do you understand the cost? The cost is you got to turn your head, turn a blind eye, turn the other cheek, look over there, right? Don't look here, look over there. Not here, look over there. Forget about what you saw. Don't worry about that. That ain't none of your business. She ready for that? I don't think she's ready for that. Don't think she's ready for that. But that's what he's trying to find out. And he's trying to low-key let her know, you talking about you love me, right? Could you marry me? Are you ready for that? Can you handle that? Because this is what it's going to be. It's that pimp talk. Okay?
Do what they want to do, one or two. Now, are you prepared to let a motherfucker say, hey, I want you to go there and get your dick sucked tonight because I don't feel like fucking with your dick tonight? Are you okay to talk to a nigga like that?
Oh.
Okay, a motherfucker say, go.
Now, see, no, because not all dudes do that. But not all dudes do that.
You know why? Let me tell you why. They ain't grown. They just be pretending and they go play these games. So what I'm saying to you is,
no, not even it. That's not everybody's just not built to do stuff like that. You got some guys some guys use the man excuse and they try to get away with it because that's what they want to do. And you got some guys that would never ever fucking step outside their situation. Period.
But that ain't the man that you trying to get with. The man that you trying to get with, he letting you know, I'ma step out. Cause if I want a hoe, I'm gonna go get me a hoe. Okay. If I want to lay that liquid V on a teacher or a real estate agent, you know, on an 11 or 12-year-old, that's what I'm gonna do. If that's what I want to do, that's what I'm gonna do. Right? I may not come home to you every night. I might be at the telly with somebody else. That's what you got. See, this is a funny situation to me. Nesto over here trying to turn her into a business mogul, which she ain't never gonna be. And she's trying to turn him into a faithful man, which he ain't never gonna be. You need to understand is this really what you want? Because you love you some Nesto. He's a player. That's what he's telling you. He ain't faithful. He wasn't faithful to Shirley. He wasn't faithful to any of his other wives. And that's why they don't go together no more. And a few of them were smart enough to get a divorce.
But hold on. And it's a lot of them that would not stay out this step out this situation. But a lot of fucking women that the ones who ain't stepping out, the women fucking stepping out. Somebody.
That's what happens in some cases. It be the woman that do it, not the guy. The guy be all in, and then the chick be the one that wanders off. And then you got some. It's a small percentile. You got two that just really was that perfect match where they could just roll together.
Okay, and that's true.
Partners in crime. They're attracted to one or the other. They on the same wavelength. That's why you have to thoroughly have a conversation. And I tell people that if you like sex, he gotta like sex. If you don't, he can't, because somebody is going to be like, you don't want to have sex, and then they're gonna run off and do it and then what can you say? I always say, if you sign up for the relationship, whatever it is he wants, you need to do it. Because with that conversation.
What? Whoa, for reals? Okay. So basically what she's saying is, I always say, okay, Boneytail done said, I always say that when you sign up for a relationship, whatever he wants you to do, you need to do. So she used to being with a pimp. Okay, she's used to that. Baby, she done made me lose my train of thought. Tiger Lily said the real question is, can he send her out in the street to be a hoe when I don't feel like doing it? That's basically what Nesto is trying to tell the sister. Like, look here, I might be out here with some hoes doing what I want to do, but I might need you to hit the street every now and again. When that rent money come due, you know what I'm saying? And I bounce that rent check, I might need you to go out there and get it. So are you willing to go out, and shake a tail feather when I need you to shake a tail feather? Are you willing to go out and sing them songs the way I told you to sing them? All right. I might need you to suck a cucumber. All right. I might need you to engage in a couple freak offs. I need you to do what I'm telling you to do. Are you prepared for that? Because see, a Nesto and a Sonia is not going to be a Nesto and Shirley. He couldn't put Shirley out on the street. Shirley ain't about that life. Remember when he said Shirley don't be outside? Shirley don't be outside. So you're talking about, well, maybe she could just hang out by the pool, and that ain't what he meant. That's not what he meant. Shirley don't be outside. Sonia be outside. We saw her outside the courtroom, walking her little bony ass down the street in her little Payless heels, in her little Target shorts, and her Temu shirt. Yeah, we saw it. Mm-hmm. And her same raggedy dry ponytail that ain't been co-washed or conditioned in quite some time. That's what he want to know. You, baby. Sonia said, when you sign up for a relationship, just remember what you said, okay? Boneytail, when he got you out on the corner, because it get cold in Atlanta, baby. This ain't Florida, okay? You ain't gonna be on your bicycle on the beach, okay? It gets cold here in the wintertime. So when he got you on the corner, of Peachtree Street in Linden, working that block, just remember what you said, okay?
Have you had before you make the commitment, so you know that this is something I can do. I'll never get in a relationship with a guy and we ain't on the same page, because I done broke up with dudes because of lack of sex.
Okay, but I'm asking you one more time. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I feel like I can.
Oh, okay.
Mm, mm,
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I feel
hard.
like I feel like I feel like I could go in 1,000%,
you
but
and
it just
your
has to.
mate
But it,
against you and your mate against the motherfucking world, no matter what the fuck talk any type of bullshit going on. You and your mate go against the world. That's what I'm asking.
right,
Right now.
exactly. I can do that.
You can do that. Oh,
I can do
oh,
that.
oh okay. So in your
I
mind,
can do
that's you ready right now. You ready. You ready. I'm just thinking that would sound like to me, because it sounds like you're challenging the motherfucker. I hear the peeking. I hear the peeking.
Why Nesto sound so excited all of a sudden? Cause he just learned that he could pimp Sonya out like on some for real, for real. That's why he's so. Why is he so excited? Why he sound so happy all of a sudden?
But I'm asking you, are you ready for that?
No, I can say I am. I'm trying to get over my couple little handful of little non-negotiables, but for the most part, yeah, because I feel like in a lot of ways I'm doing some of the stuff, but then it's like there's no reward behind it because it's just so. Why don't I just find a situation that some I could be all in and they could be all in. I don't
Okay,
know.
don't say it just like this here.
Yeah, he gonna be all in, all right. Okay, he gonna have a train ran on you, and you gonna have a whole bunch of men that's gonna be all in that ass. That's what's gonna happen. Just so you know, okay. He told Monty to stop tricking because it's only a matter of time before he gonna get caught. He need to focus on some other things because that's competition, right? Nesto want to put her out on the track because ain't no RV park. That's not. You know what I'm saying? He needs some right now money. That takes too long. He needs some right now money, and she is some right now money. Okay, she looked like a little girl, and you got a lot of freaky, weird men out here that like that type of thing. They like being with a woman who looks like a little girl.
I'm gonna give you the best scenario I can give you.
The best scenario.
I'm gonna put myself in your situation. Before I
Mhm.
even came in here. Before I even came in here and put myself in your situation, put you in my situation.
Mhm.
Okay. Would you have took that risk and did whatever I needed to do to make sure you're comfortable? Whatever, I don't give a fuck what it was. Change your goddamn ass, wash your ass, whatever I needed to do to make you comfortable. Do you think you would have had the same mind frame if you was in my motherfucking shoes at that time? And risk it all. Fuck it.
I'm confused. What situation you talking about? When I was in the hospital?
Yeah. I'm asking you.
If
If you
you were
was
in the
me,
hospital,
I'm
I'm saying if it was you, right, and I was you, whatever.
yes,
You're saying if you got sick out of nowhere. Well, I
yes.
mean, you going through it now. You just not sick, but you in a fucked up predicament. It's the same thing as if you was in the hospital. I just don't have to wipe your ass because you're able to do
You
it.
got it wrong. You got it wrong. I'm saying if you the man, okay, you're me. You're me.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm
And
a
I'm
man.
and I'm you as a woman. If I was in your shoes,
Mhm.
or you was
Right.
in my shoes at that time,
Mhm.
okay,
At
would
the
you?
time when I went into the hospital,
Yes,
or at the
yes.
time you went to jail.
No, hospital, anything.
Okay.
Before I came here,
Okay.
right? We're not talking about me. We're talking about you now. You as me.
Right.
You,
Okay, so back in December when I got sick, right?
yeah.
I mean, I am that person, so
We ain't
I
talking about you. We're not talking about you. You
you
gotta
just
let
said
you
if
be.
I wasn't you, if I was you and you were me, so you're asking me, so I had to think, but I'm
Okay, hold
you,
on. I'm Sonya
and
right
you got
now.
sick.
Oh my God, Nesto, she's slow. She don't get it. She's not tracking. Just move on to the next question.
Okay, right.
I'm Sonya. I'm the woman. I'm you.
Mhm.
Okay. You're the man.
Right.
Okay. Your situation as the man, your whole livelihood, everything you got going on, as that man, that was me. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? What you would have
Mhm.
took all? What did I make the wrong move? That's what I'm asking. When it came down to you.
Ooh, child. Won't there it is. Okay. Tiger Lily, you asked me earlier today about interviews. Yeah, that's if I was going to interview this fool, that's what I want to know. I want to have an honest conversation about how he feels about the moves that he made when it comes to this lady. Because this is April of 2023. I want to ask him this question today. I would love to revisit just this little clip of this call and say, so what you think? Right? Did you make the wrong? Yes, you did. You did. You made the wrong move. But anyway, let's get to the rest of this conversation. And then we're going to jump into some other stuff before we wrap up.
No.
Okay then. So what the fuck you worrying about then? You
I
fine.
I'm not worried.
Nesto played her. He did all of that. Anyway.
Anything. I
What?
just said.
Yeah,
You
what-
saw what I wrote to you.
No,
I
what
said
you
he's everything. He was
No.
not available. That's
I
all.
know that was true. That's what I thought. Yeah. I read everything, but I go to it's just smaller word they get them off of that people small print word that get a person every time. Those are the details. So the details one more time. Did I make the wrong decision? Did I make the right or wrong decision when it came down to you and I? Let me hear that. If you was
No.
okay,
No.
then. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'm confused, but okay.
What are you confused about?
I get you. I don't get you. I get it. You didn't make the wrong decision because what you did was what caused me to be here for you. That's mainly what it is. Because I felt like we only knew each other a month and a half when I got sick, and I'm like, it was only two people that called me every day and checked up on me, Trisha and him. That was it. He didn't. He couldn't call because I wasn't talking a lot of the time.
What are you
My son
doing?
is calling me. Hold on, my son is calling me.
Not paying
He
attention.
don't call me unless it's important. But go ahead, I'm gonna call my other phone. He don't call to say hi. He calls if it's something.
Okay, you
So I
can
always
call
make
it.
sure.
You can go and check in.
I'm gonna call my other phone. I'm gonna call my other phone. But
It's
no,
called check-in stimulation. That's what's called check-in stimulation. A lot of people don't know how check-in stimulation. That means that you got to see what a person head at. If you with it or you ain't, you got something you want to say what you got to say.
but yeah, confused.
I got another question. How
Yeah.
many pieces they let you have on that app I'm on? Did it say 11?
How many?
You said
Uh-huh.
it's pending it. I want to know how many
It's-
pictures they allow you
It's
to have.
4 pictures. It's 4 pictures that's still pending from yesterday.
Did
But
it
the
make
ones I sent you today, they went through. I sent you 2 pictures today, and they went through.
It went through. It ain't go
I
through
think
over
they
here.
did. Hold on, let me look at that. I'm gonna look at that. I need to clean my glasses. These pictures,
Did
these
you cut
things
your
are
phone
dirty.
off? Did you cut your phone off and turn it back on?
No, lover, I did not do that. Let me
Okay,
see.
That's probably why you need to do that.
That's probably why I need to do that. But I be closing the app out. No, it's still pending. These two are.
Notice how she just has to give him a title. No lover. Right? Because she just got to announce to everybody that that's hers. I mean, not really, because once a side chick, always a side chick. But anyway.
Still pending. So these two you'll probably get tomorrow because it's after work hours. But the other 4 are still pending. Pending. Hold on. Let me see if it's pending. Nope. Hold on. It says approved. Hold on. Yeah, they're pending from yesterday. Yep. The ones I sent at 10 o'clock in the morning.
So
You don't never respond when I text you. How about that? You should respond when I text you.
Hey, hold on.
You text me one time.
It's only
You text-
10 tablets in here and there's 60 people in here. So I have to get a tablet when these niggas ain't getting them and putting them under the bed hiding them. That's why I yeah, they get them and put them in bed high, or they get in the fucking going in the bathroom or shit and they trying to jack off on the shit, or they take shit in the shower, or they which is they call yard call, and then me going in the shower with the shit. So I have to wait till the right one the guy I'm sharing with to be done. Then by the time I get it, I can respond.
Wait, what?
That's right. You do have to share.
What the hell? Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, y'all. Nah, I didn't catch all of that. Wow. Yo, we might have to roll that back just a little bit. What? I need to see the captions on this one. He said it's 6 people in here.
So I had to get the terror when these niggas ain't getting them and putting them under the bed, hiding them. That's why I said, yeah, they get them and put them in bed high, or they get in the fucking going in the bathroom and shit, and they trying to jack off on the shit, or they take the shit in the shower, or they which is they call yard call, and then me going in the shower with the shit. So I had to wait till the right one the guy I sharing with to be done. Then by the time I get it, I can respond.
Ew, he said I gotta wait to the one. Hold on a second. Let me go to this transcript real quick, y'all. What the Shottown, you tried to warn me. You did. You really did. Hold on a second. Not the chat replay. That's not what I want to see. Hold on. I want to see the transcript on this. So, y'all, if you're ever watching, any of these YouTube videos like this, you can always click on the transcript, and there usually is one. Yeah, see, it's a show transcript. So you can click on that. And now I just got to find out where we are. We're like 52 minutes in. So, because I'm like, did he say what it sounded like he said? Now, the transcript is going to do its best to translate mush mouth, okay? YouTube doesn't speak mush mouth any more than we do. He said, yeah, they're pending. This is her. Pending from yesterday. The one that's 10 o'clock in the morning. Don't never respond when I text you about. And Ernesto says, that's 60 people in here. Yeah, they get him in. They put him in the bed. Or they get in the blank. Go in the bathroom and blank. Jack off on the blank, or they take the blank in the shower, or they wait until yard call and then me going in the shower with the blank. So I had to wait till the right one I got to share them with to be done. Then by the time I get it, I can respond. That's all right. Oh my gosh. That's all right. You do have to share them. People forget they were showing on the show the guys can do it, and then they start talking about something else. Okay, y'all tell me what that sound like to you. Because it sounds like as soon as he gets on your pictures, he got to show them to somebody else, and everybody take a turn doing whatever they do with him. And then when the last person done, then he get to have them. What in the Rico is going on in Cobb County Detention Center? That's some nasty. Ugh.
That's all.
That's right. You do have to share with people. That's okay. I do forget.
Yeah,
They were showing on the news. They showed the guy's condition of that room. Did you see it on the news? How?
Yeah, he got to share because if that's the only thing keeping him from becoming somebody's bitch. He got to share.
Ladies said his body was like he was dead like a couple days before they even found him. They were not checking on him, which means they weren't feeding him. They could not been feeding him. And then they said it was so many. His body was so infested because once you die, them bugs feed on you. So they said he was just so infested with bugs all on his body. She didn't even want to do CPR on him. She was like, she said it was just that gross. She didn't want to touch him.
Damn.
But by then, CPR was too late for that anyway, because he was dead by the time they found him. He didn't just die. You can only resuscitate if somebody just died. But if he's been dead, you're not bringing that back.
And then we go.
Okay, somebody said, girl, run that back. Hold on 1 second. We're going to run it back. But I just got to figure out what I just did here. Okay, let me put that back where it was. All right.
Yeah, they get them and put them in bed high, or they get in the fucking going in the bathroom and shit, and they trying to jack off on the shit, or they take the shit in the shower, or they which is they call yard call, and then me going in the shower with the shit. So I had to wait till the right one the guy I sharing with to be done. Then by the time I get it, I can respond. That's all.
That's right. You do have to share with people. That's okay. People
Mm-mm-mm.
forget.
Yeah,
They
thank
were
you.
showing treating people right. Now they about to lose some fucking money. They about to lose hella money when that lawsuit hit. When all they had to do was let that man out and go home, like all the other everybody else. All
It sounds like she's talking about the inmate who was I guess he was left alone in his cell. They didn't check on him. He had mental issues, but the cell was so filthy and nasty. It was infested with bed bugs and lice and other things. And I mean, he literally became a snack and a meal for all types of creepy crawlers. And he ended up dying. You know, the news sensationalized it by saying that, you know, he that bed bugs ate him to death. But ultimately that's kind of what happened, because he would have developed sepsis, which is poison in your blood. Okay, you develop an infection, bacteria, that bacteria gets into your blood, and if you don't get immediate treatment, you die. So, and that's what happened of him, you know, just being bitten up and eaten, you know, by lice and uh bed bugs and probably other bugs that I can't even think of a name for right now, biting him and eating every night. Eventually, you know, you develop sores and stuff. You know, you get a mosquito bite, you scratch it enough, it opens up. But if you keep getting bit over and over and over again, it opens up sores, and he wasn't getting treatment. So that's what she was talking about. I'm still stuck on the whole we passing the tablet around with the pictures so each person can have their own personal freak off. Lord.
non-violent offenders need to go. I don't care if you got 4 or 5. Bye. We're not taking care of you. Just bye. We only need the violent offenders, people that are a true threat to human life, not no fucking, oh, well, you know, he keeps driving with no license. But okay, is he crashing into shit? No. Okay then, let him out. He just don't have license, but he's not hitting and killing people. No, okay then, he's not a threat. He just not law abiding right now. There's a difference. A threat to not law abiding. He's not a deadly threat.
Okay, so what is your gourmet? What is your gourmet meal tonight? Is
So I had the prime rib with the baked potato. I kind of cooked, but I said I was going to get up around. Oh, I was going to get up around
You have 1 minute remaining.
10ish or something around there, and go and just go find some more food later. I don't know. You can call me back if you want to. I was gonna find some more food.
okay. Okay, what
I
kind
didn't get my nails done today. Ugh. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Pardon me?
That's time. Move mighty fast.
I know Friday will be here and I'll be there.
Yeah, it's coming by mighty fast. That's a good thing. That's moving pretty fast. And keep in mind,
Yeah.
off Pinocchio, every 5 minutes I don't not think about that. But I'm trying to figure what's going on with this other lawyer lady. But she ain't call me, text me, visit me, or nothing. But it's okay. I
You talking about the fake ass pic? I'm supposed to do the fake ass filing.
yeah. There you go. Boy, we on the same page.
Man, I could look that up and see if she filed anything at this point.
Yeah.
If not,
Thank you for using.
Well, that's why he got problems now, because they on record talking crap about the lawyer. Shirley don't have any more money for the lawyer, so you got a public defender, and it is what it is, you know. Sonya said she need to get her nails done. She need a pedicure, okay? They need to get a chainsaw, a circular saw, some type of hatchet or something, and you know they need to trim down them nails, because her nails looking like fingers creeping over the edge of her shoe. I don't think it's supposed to go like that. But yeah, this was a lot. This was definitely a lot. Let's look at the last poll. So the question was, what is Nesto trading Sonya's pictures for? 15% of you said sausage or cereal. 40% of you said probably for clout or favor with the other inmates. And 44% of y'all, and 52 y'all voted. Thank you very much. 44% of y'all said security. He trying to protect his booty. Security. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end that poll. And the call-in link is at the top. So if you do want to call in and weigh in on what we've heard so far regarding this call, Go ahead and do that. Tay the plug said, I don't think that's what he meant. Each individual has to use the tablet for his own personal use to view their messages and pictures. I don't know what he meant either, but I know what it sounded like, Tay, and it sounded nasty. That I do know. Okay. It sounded nasty. You could be right. He may not be the only one getting pictures from people. So he may have to wait for each person to take their time with the tablet, whether they're looking at Sonia's nasty pictures or their own pictures that they had sent to them and whatnot. But either way, listen, either way you slice it, it's still nasty. I'm just saying. It's still nasty. So yeah, y'all call in and tell me what y'all think about what we've heard. We're gonna finish the rest of these calls on tomorrow because it is way too much to try to tackle tonight. All right, but there was a lot that came out of this call. Sonia is very insecure when it comes to Nesto for a lot of reasons because she chose him. He didn't choose her. He had no choice. She was the only option left. He didn't leave his wife for her. He is he told her, nobody else want me. You're the only one. Tiger Lily said, I would love to be a fly on the wall to see Nesto and Diddy in the same cell. They would have a lot of pimp stories to trade. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know if Nesto want to be locked in a cell with Diddy. Okay? Because Diddy gonna find a way somehow, somewhere to get some baby oil up in the jail. And we all know what's really in the baby oil. Okay? And there is no amount of pictures that Nesto could get from Sonia that will protect him from all the nasty things that Diddy would do to poor Nesto. Okay? Nesto thinks he's nasty. He don't know what nasty is. He think he a pimp. He don't know what a pimp is. He will become Diddy's manhole. Yeah. Yes, Salt and Pepper Trusses. She did say borrowing someone else's situation. That's how she looks at it. She was borrowing Shirley's man. Okay, so apparently the marriage to Shirley Strawberry and Nesto was just a situation. That's what it was. It was just a situation. Sidebar. I'm gonna do something for y'all that I said I wasn't gonna do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because somebody asked me one time, they said they need to see some before and after pics because I be talking about butters and black soaps like it's, the greatest thing on God's green earth, and they want to see the results. So I purposely did not use this product on my feet purposely for like a week. All right. So yeah, my feet are looking like I stepped in baby powder, and I got it before. I'm going to show you an after picture so y'all can see what these products do. Anyway, no, she likes unavailable men. It probably is a thrill. Okay. And Six Sigma said it never works out. It's never going to work out. She wanted Shirley Strawberry's life. That's a wrap. And her interest is lower now. I bet she didn't answer when he said she need to put that RV on hold to get him out. Right. He want to know what she willing to do. Now she wants him to be faithful and loyal to her. If he cheats a little, she'll forgive him. That's called settling. That's not what she wants. Sonia has made it very clear what she really wants. Okay? And now I'm telling you right now, that's not what she wants. She doesn't want to be with a man like Nesto. Okay? She wants Nesto to be faithful to her. That's what she wants. She wants Nesto to be faithful. She don't want to be with a cheating man and carrying on. She's been there and done that. What she look like 55 years old? You done got with another woman's husband just for that man to turn around and cheat on you. No. Mm-mm. That ain't what she really want. Not really. All right. I'm trying to multitask, y'all. Let me get to the rest of these comments because some of them were really good. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame said that Sonia wanted the G-Wagon and Eric's status. She wanted everything. Every woman in Nesto's path was doomed. I don't know where the rest of the comment is, but was doomed. Yep. And we heard the confession. He was not happy with Shirley. His biggest issue is that he knows that, first of all, he doesn't see that he doesn't Shirley's not loyal. Okay. So that's one issue to him. I'm not saying she's not loyal. In his mind, she is not loyal. Okay. In his mind, she is not the type of woman that would, put a diaper on him if he needed it and wipe his behind and do all of that. And that's what he wants. He wants to be waited on hand and foot. He is a true narcissist. All right. Six Sigma said, did he say cabbage head or is it this Henny? Girl, Pastor Cavassier. Six Sigma got some Henny. I'm over here like Pastor Cavassier. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Shirley would sit around and talk dumb-ish with him. Ooh. Yes, Tiger Lily. She said it reminds me of the movie Casino when old girl was on a payphone at her own wedding reception. You know what? Their relationship does remind me of Casino. If you guys have never seen Casino with Joe Pesci and my guy, and I can't call my guy's name right now. I was gonna say Al Pacino, but it's not Al Pacino, it's the other dude. That's a good movie. That is a good movie. That's one of my favorite movies. And I know every line in that movie. Can't even call the name of half the actors in the movie because for whatever reason I'm having a senior moment. But yeah, it's a great movie. Is he concerned about the grown woman or is he raising her? Give her an opportunity to finish her thought, to listen and then address her question. Oh no, it was not going to be the Sonia show today. Okay. In case you didn't know, it was not going to be the Sonia show today. Tiger Lily said the real question is if he can send her out in the street to be a hoe when I don't feel like doing you. Ooh, child. All right. So I'm multitasking. Give me just a second. I want to show y'all the difference. All right. I'm going to show y'all the difference. Now I'm going to do something that I normally do not do. Okay. Unlike somebody, I ain't over here starting OnlyFans, but I talk about these products a lot. And somebody pointed out to me that it would be really helpful if I would show some kind of before and after. And so I decided I'm going to do that on tonight. Okay. Something that I don't normally like to do. There's a content creator that likes showing her feet. She got a foot fetish. She likes to show her feet. I don't, but I need y'all to understand when I tell y'all that this stuff works, I need you to see exactly what I'm talking about. So those are going to come through in a second. I'll put those up on the screen. All right. Six Sigma said you cannot turn a hoe into a husband. Okay. Six Sigma. Okay. Queen, you better preach that. You can hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. You cannot. That's better. You cannot turn a hoe into a husband. Okay. You know what? That might need to be a segment on Bad Girls Talk. Okay. Why are we trying to turn these cheating men into husbands? Why do we think that we can change a man? Okay. If he wasn't willing to do right on his own the first time, what makes you think he's going to do right just because you stepped into the picture? I'm just asking. Because isn't that what we do? Ladies? Yeah. I don't know why we have the need to want to fix people. Okay. And Yolanda, I got your email. I haven't opened it to read it, but I definitely got it. All right. A player from the Himalayas. But wait, last year, wasn't Bonitail saying everyone cheats to have an excuse for cheating with this nut? Everybody cheats because she wanted to be able to cheat with this man. Now she's singing a different tune. And the crazy thing is, and this is not just, this is not just a kiki. The reality is you have a lot of women that settle. They know what is really important to them in a relationship. And rather than just stick to their guns about what they really want, they will settle. So you don't want to be with no cheating man. but just so she could, show, Nesto that she's a ride or die, how loyal she is. And see, that's a part of the game. He's been gaming her for the better part of a year, y'all. Just think about that. He's been hella gaming her for the better part of a year. Stop sharing for a second. So I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. All right. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. All right. This is your brain on drugs. No. Hold on one second. All right. This is your feet without butters and black soaps. All right. I just took these. So this is like a week, maybe 2 weeks without butters and black soaps. Okay. I just used it. You see the difference? In seconds. Look at the difference. Okay. Look at the difference. So that's what butters and black soaps does. When I be telling y'all that it be laying down them cracked heels, all right? Yeah. So anyway, y'all did not come up here to see my feet, but I just wanted to show y'all the difference. And yeah, the products do work. Okay, it's not greasy. I'm not going to go down into my kitchen and fall down because I got a pound of Vaseline underneath my feet. But anyway, that's what butters and black soap does. Okay. Their products are awesome. And that's why I always talk about this particular product that I use on my feet all the time. All right. So anyway, getting back to these two fools. He done gamed her so good. He got this woman basically saying that she would rock with a cheating man, even though that's not really what she want. That's not really what she want. But she's an insecure woman. What did she see in Nesto? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't get it, to be honest with you. I really don't get it. I don't get what she sees in Nesto. All right. A month and a half before she got sick or so, he cheated. She cheated on her boyfriend with Nesto. I guess. I don't know. But she bragged about her connections, careers, and resources. That's why he did that. Where are the resources now? She hasn't used any of those resources to help him do anything. That's what's interesting. When I tell you I would not be able to keep my hands off her neck, she irritates me that bad. Oh, boy. Yeah, she was talking hella loud about all that stuff. She was talking very loud. Okay. Kiki Sanders says, no game Nesto, shaking my damn head. I left a plethora of comments on PCFP. Laugh out loud. Sorry, cannot repeat. Oh, it's a mess. Well, we're going to get back into the messiness tomorrow. About 7 o'clock. All right. So this way we'll have about 2 hours. So about 7 o'clock tomorrow. All right. We'll get back into it. And there's a ooh, Nesta will become Diddy's biatch. She sure would. Shottown said the RV was never an option. She has no job and no credit. Nesto knows that. He knows. I don't even know why he keeps bringing it up. I think it's all a part of the game. Yes, Robert De Niro. Thank you so much. And Sharon Stone. Y'all gotta watch Casino. So I'm figuring out some new things and some new technology because I've been trying to figure out how we can do some watch parties. And I'm gonna figure something out. She said, girl, Bible lady is gonna have your feet all over YouTube. I knew somebody was gonna say it. I knew somebody was going to say it. Probably. Probably. But who does that? Really? You know what I'm saying? Like that's not weird at all. Okay? That's not giving, bi vibes at all. But anyway, I can't even respond to that. Thank you everyone for putting up with this old lady shenanigans. WD is my joint. Love hanging out in the no judgment zone. I'm gonna be quiet next week, maybe. Nah, Tiger Lily, we love you. We love you. All right. Before we wrap up, I'm gonna tell you my dream. Some of you guys have jumped off, and so I may have to repeat it tomorrow. But I did tell you I was gonna tell you my strange dream. So we were live on Bad Girls Talk the other night, and I don't even remember why or how we got on the topic of dreams, but I was telling everybody that I dreamt about Hurricane Sandy about a month before it happened and the second storm. So I'm gonna give you the short version of the dream. So the first dream, just for context, I was on my way to Mexico. Okay, I've made many trips to Mexico, but this time I was going by myself. So when I had these dreams, I figured it was just jitters. So in the dream, I'm at the resort, and management knocks on my door, and they're like, there's a storm coming. We just want to let you know what's going on. No problem. So I look out and I could see these very, very dark, dark, dark storm clouds way, way, way in the distance, but they look real ominous. And then I get another knock on the door and it's management. Now they're telling me, listen, we're going to have to evacuate. We need you to pack and get your stuff. Now I look around and I'm seeing my boots. I'm seeing my son's toys because my son was about maybe 1 year old around the time. I'm seeing my son's toys. And Kia said it was your feet were fine, but great advertisement. I'm seeing my son's toys and other things. Now in the dream, my son is not with me. I'm on vacation, right? So now I'm looking and I'm seeing people kind of going up this hill. But now those clouds are a lot closer and I'm seeing water everywhere, very dark colored water. And then management comes and they're like, ma'am, we need you to get your stuff. You got to leave now. Like you got to go. You're going to get left behind. And I'm looking around and I'm like, but wait, I need to figure out what toys, my son would want. Like which, I don't know what now I already told you in the dream, my son was not with me. I was in Mexico by myself. My son was nowhere around. But I'm vacillating, trying to figure out what my son might want, because if we have to evacuate, I don't know how long it's going to be before we're going to return. So I'm seeing the water's coming. Pretty much everybody is left and I'm still there and I haven't evacuated. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my son's stuff. So that was the first dream. I remember the dark clouds, very, very dark. I mean, the clouds look almost black. And I remember seeing this dark, murky water. And I know that in dreams, dark, murky water is not good. So that was the first dream. Then I had the second dream. And I might be telling you the dreams out of order. This dream might have been the second dream, but it doesn't matter. So here's the other dream. So the other dream that I had, I'm at my relative's house. I'm at my aunt and uncle's house. I spent a lot of time at this house as a young kid. And so a lot of my dreams take place at this house. And so I get there and I'm seeing all these brand new cars parked in the driveway, in front of the house, in the yard. And I'm like, where these cars come from? So I notice that it's starting to rain. I'm looking in the distance. There's those same black ominous clouds. So I go in the house and I'm like, what's going on with all the cars? Like, where do all these new cars come from? So I go back out on the front porch. And now the front yard is flooded. Okay. And I'm like, y'all know the front yard is flooded. I said, this is not looking good. Like we might need to leave. Those clouds are right on us now. Dark, ominous looking clouds. And so my uncle is like, we'll be all right. We'll wait about an hour and see what's going to happen. And so, I go back out and now the water is up to the steps. I go out the back door. They have a above ground pool. The backyard is like a river. The water is, and the pool is level now. And I'm like, I don't think we should wait. I think we really need to go. If we don't leave now, we're probably not going to make it out of here. Again, there's the dark, murky water. And, my family inside, they won't make a decision about whether they need to leave. And I'm giving you the short version. I'm standing there on the porch and the water now is lapping up into the house. And I'm standing there And I woke up. So I don't know if I made it out, if they made it out. Before I woke up, I'm standing there looking at all this water. It's dark. You can't see through it. Everything is flooded. The whole house is like a river around the house. And my family won't make a decision about whether or not they're going to leave or not. Now, so the dream is finished. I find out later that the cars that I saw in the dream, unbeknownst to me, this particular side of my family, they sued some company, okay? Because that's what they do. I'm just going to keep it real. They have been involved in several lawsuits, okay? And I think they've made a career out of suing people. And so everybody had gotten their lawsuit check. And so everybody in the house bought a new car. This is real now. This is not the dream. I didn't know this, but in the dream, I saw all these new cars. And so I found out later that was what I saw. Because I'm like, I'm counting the cars, and I'm like, where do these new cars come from? But they had just won a lawsuit, and everybody, because that's what Black folk do. We get money, we buy a car, And I saw almost every car that they had purchased, that I could remember in the dream. So what ultimately ended up happening is I go on my trip to Mexico. Everything is fine. I come back, all is well. I went on my trip. I had the dream in August. I went, or like the end of August. I went on my trip, I believe, in September. And Hurricane Sandy happened the end of October going into November. And the governor is on television telling everybody they need to evacuate. Now, I was in New York City at the time. We lived right off the East River. Okay. So when you see those pictures and you see like those green signs, and then it's just water almost up to the sign, that's the FDR Drive on the east side. On the west side, it would be the West Side Highway. Okay. Manhattan is an island. So there's a highway that goes around the entire island, but on the east side, it's called the FDR Drive. When you get to the west side, it's called the West Side Highway, but the highways connect, just to give you context. So the governor is like, listen, this is going to be bad. We need everybody to evacuate. My parents live an hour away. They have an in-ground industrial generator. They are doomsday preppers. They have about a year and a half worth of food, non-perishables. All right. They have a walk-in freezer with enough food to feed a whole village. And they're good. So my mom calls me and says, what are you going to do? I said, I'm probably just going to wait. I'll wait about another hour and see what they're saying, because I don't think this is going to be that bad. My concern is I go, they shut down the bridges. Nothing happens, because my family lived in Long Island. Nothing happens. And now I'm stuck. Right. And I have a job. I need to get to work. And so an hour goes by. My mom calls me back. She's like, listen, why are you vacillating? Make a decision. And I'm like, but I don't know what to pack, for Noah. You know what I mean? I don't know how long we're going to be out there. I don't know what toys he's going to want. Some of what I'm telling you should sound familiar from my dream, right? I still didn't connect the dots. I'm like, I don't know what toys he would want. Like I'm going to have to pack and everything. Let me, give me a second to figure it out. Cause I'm looking at my son's toys in the living room, and I'm trying to figure out what is he going to want? And, my mom says, you got 1 hour. I'm going to call you back in an hour. If you haven't made a decision, we're coming for our grandson before they shut down the city. So she calls me back in an hour, and I didn't want my parents to drive all the way into the city to get my son to drive all the way back out there. Number one. And number two, I didn't want to be separated from my son. And so I said, all right, I'll come. I'll come. Just I'll come. And so, I packed my stuff. I packed my son's stuff and got on the road before they shut down the city. And I made it to my parents' house. Hurricane Sandy, Superstorm Sandy comes, and it was loud. The house was shaking, but we had power. We were the only people for miles that had power. and where my parents' house sits, depending on where you are, those lights that we had on, you could see from a good distance. And I told him, you need to cut out these lights or close the blinds. We don't need to advertise to the whole world that we have power, because again, they had this generator. So we were okay. Once it was safe and the city reopened and we were able to go back, I saw the marking on the building, the watermark, to see how high the water went. My car would have been in the parking lot behind my building, which sits up against this highway. And to the right of the highway is just water. It's the East River. So you're talking about the parking lot is what, maybe, I don't know, 50 feet from the water, 100 feet. I don't know. And when I saw the marking and I realized that that's how high the water came, I'm on the 6th floor. The water went as high as the 1st floor. Okay, so that's the ground level, which would have been all flooded, plus the floor above that. 1st floor that anyone lives on is the 1st floor. Everybody who left their car in that parking lot lost their vehicle. Vehicles completely washed away. Okay. Those vehicles that managed to find a way to stay inside the parking lot, because it's a gated lot, just done, completely damaged. There was no electricity. There was no water. We actually had organizations bringing pallets of water to distribute. Now, this building, 3 buildings connected in one. Each building has its own elevator. When you go out into the hallway from your apartment, there are no windows. It's just a hallway. 2 doors will take you to a stairwell, the east stairwell and the west stairwell. All right. And then there's the elevator. That's it. There are no windows. When you go into the stairwell, there are no windows. Right. The only lights are the ones screwed into the ceiling. And so when I went back to the building to check on things, the elevators were out. Now, there was a little bit of light in the lobby because it was daytime. And the lobby does have, glass windows and stuff, so some light shine through. But ultimately, you're going from daylight into a dark hallway. And you're walking up a dark stairwell, 6 flights, to come into a dark hallway, to walk into a pitch black apartment until you get to wherever the windows are, right? And this apartment, this building, the walls are cement, something I had to get used to, because when I bought my house, I wasn't used to sheetrock, right? What is sheetrock? My apartment, you think you're going to punch a wall, you're going to break your whole hand. So you're walking into a dark stairwell to come out into a dark hallway to walk into a darkened apartment. And that's what I would have been subjected to, and what my 1-year-old would have been subjected to for about a week, with no water and no food. One of the biggest supermarket chains never recovered from Hurricane Sandy, Pathmark. All right. Those of you who are in Atlanta, Pathmark is like Publix or Kroger or Stop and Shop, whatever you have. It's a big supermarket chain, never recovered. That neighborhood still to this day does not have a large supermarket. There was a Blockbuster also in that shopping center, never recovered. Millions of dollars worth of food spoiled at Pathmark. Meanwhile, you had some people who had nowhere to go, who were stuck in the building for 7 days with no food, no water, and no electricity, and nowhere to get food, because everybody was dealing with the same situation. So that dream was a warning. In the dream, that was me vacillating, taking forever to, make a decision to leave. My relatives who were like, "Hey, I will wait an hour." That was me vacillating. And had I waited, it would have been too late, and that would have been my fate. So, very interesting. I realized after the second storm came, the significance of the dream, because I realized that in the dream, I'm on vacation. My son is not there. There's a storm coming, and I'm worried about what toys I might need to bring for him. So in the dream, and that's literally what happened when I finally made the decision to say, okay, I'll evacuate, because I really didn't think it was going to be bad. Tiger Lily says dreams are so impactful. Did you know you were dreaming? Do you recall trying to shout? Were you panicking or watching yourself as if a movie? Other than your mom, did anyone else speak? And could you see Noah's face? So a couple things. My dreams are very vivid, and oftentimes in my dreams, I hold two positions. I am in my dream looking at everything, and sometimes I am a bystander watching myself in my own dream. Most of the time, not always, well, maybe half the time I am aware. I am fully aware that I'm dreaming, but I stay in the dream as long as I'm going to stay in the dream to figure out whatever it is I'm supposed to know. What is the point of the dream? In this particular case, I don't remember being keenly aware that I'm dreaming. Honestly, it was just happening. Um, one of the rare things about dreams, excuse me, one of the rare things about dreams is that most of the time you don't see letters or numbers. I do. Not always, but I have seen words, letters, and numbers in my dream. If you ever wake up and remember your dream, you're probably not going to remember keenly reading anything. Um, I do remember seeing the face of the lady that kept coming to the door pleading with me like we need to go. In the other dream, when I was at my relative's house, I remember talking to them, and of course they were talking back to me. I just don't remember keenly seeing their faces. I remember having a conversation with them. And I remember seeing the cars. There was a white car, a blue car, a black car. And I remember seeing like this brand new Ford pickup and an Acura, a black Acura, and another vehicle, which I described to my relatives at the time. And they're like, oh, yeah, this is so-and-so's car. They just got that. This is this one's car. They just got that. So my dreams are very vivid. I typically remember everything in the dream. Noah was not in that dream at all. His toys were, but he was not in the dream, not in the first one or the second one. Um, I typically don't yell in my dreams. I do remember having dreams about my dad and dreams about, and I've talked about this before, um, a fellow student when I was in grad school who got mixed up in a very, what ended up being a fatal relationship. And she unfortunately was shot in the head, and the person who did it was another classmate and made it look like a suicide. Um, and I dreamt of her a lot after that situation. We didn't find out anything happened until she didn't show up for graduation. When she didn't show up for graduation, I knew. I knew. I knew. I said, there's no way she would miss graduation, this opportunity to walk. She's the first person in her family. And I knew she was gone. I didn't know what happened at the time, but I knew she was gone. And I dreamt of her. And I would, whenever she would come into me in my dream, I would break down. I mean, I would totally break down crying, the saddest, heaviest cry. I don't even think I've ever cried like that in real life. Just a sadness and a heaviness. Now there are times when I've woken up and I had dry tears on my face, but I don't wake up screaming out of my dreams. I don't have dreams like that. It's really like watching a movie. But I realized later that those dreams were a warning. And I think because I had those dreams, my subconscious accepted what the dream was telling me and helped me make the decision to leave, because it would have been really, really bad. It would have been, yeah, it would have been bad. I mean, where would we have gone? Because the whole everything flooded. And so where would we go? We get down to I wouldn't even have been able to leave the building to even try to find food. Everything was flooded, like the streets were rivers. So yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. But anyway, thank you guys for entertaining my story. I have so many other dreams that I can share with you. Obviously not tonight, but that was one that I talked about because that was the most significant to me, because I do believe that that dream was 100% for me to help me make the right decision. And as we've seen, these storms are getting worse and worse. Now, here's another fun fact. I work in disaster preparedness. This happened in 2012. I didn't start my journey into disaster preparedness until 2015. I didn't start actually working in a professional job in my career field until about 2018. Um, I had been volunteering prior to, and so yeah, it's really interesting that I ended up in that kind of career field. It's very, very interesting. But yeah, I've learned not to play with these storms. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, all right, Wisdom family, we've been going for 3 hours, and only because I've missed you guys and I haven't been over here in a while. And I am streaming on both platforms, so you get the benefit of both. But joining me tomorrow evening around 7:37. We'll say 7:30. I'll put up the notification. All right. So join me for part 2 of these Nesto calls, because I know that there's a lot more that they talked about. And yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about these two because it's very interesting. But thank you all for watching. Okay. And you guys know what to do. Be safe, be at peace, and keep your eyes and your ears to these YouTube streets. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye, y'all.